Hello everybody, welcome to the channel Neat Chill. My name is Neat, and today we'll be doing some Avery Attorney, and it's glorious. Hello guys, hello Remu, hello Diana. How's it going? This window always does this every single time. It doesn't save the properties. It's ridiculous. But yes, we'll be doing some Avery Attorney. And let's put the music back on because I feel like having some music this time. Yes. It's going to be good. We're going to load a previous day, and we're going to do case 4B, which is the good ending. I feel weird. So I'm curled up in bed. Oh, bless you. But hopefully this will be a good stream for you. Then it should be nice and chill for you. You can just lie there and just watch as I try and make up silly voices. It's burb time. It is a burb time indeed, Jess. Good to see you indeed. Yes. Welcome. Let's go. Case 4B. Oh man. You kicked so much derriere at that impromptu trial yesterday. Those rebels were all like, "We're executing this punk mob justice, rah rah rah." But you were all like, "This isn't how we do things in France, chicken pluckers." And then they were all like, "Sparrowson, let's get serious for a moment." Serious? You just pulled off the craziest lawing movie in history of French law. I'm still rusty, guys. We should be celebrating. We don't have time to pull out the champagne. Didn't you see the anger in the rebels' eyes? Didn't you feel the tension in the air? Head of Hufflepuff, I'd love that, yes. I can't believe I'm finally embracing my Hufflepuff origins, but yeah, we'll be Hufflepuffs. Yeah, and sure, sounds good. Harry Potter RP, yes. I need to go watch the films again. Oh, Deanna, you're a Hufflepuff. Oh, a Sliverpuff. That makes sense for you, actually, yeah. That makes sense. You do have a bit of Slytherin in you, which is fair. So, Nightbot, where are you going? Why are you disappearing on me? That's not fair. Where did he go, guys? Where did Nightbot go? Alright, I guess your employment is terminated with us, Nightbot. We're just days away from violence breaking out onto the streets. Mainly a Hufflepuff. Well, at the moment I'm head of Gryffindor, Anna is head of Ravenclaw, Britt is head of Slytherin. Oh, that's wonderful. You need a bloke in there, I think. I'm happy to be head of Hufflepuff. Nightbot doesn't like burbs, yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess another revolution might be around the corner. But what exactly can we do? We already told the police everything we know. Unless you're not thinking of arming yourself to the teeth and fighting the rebel forces yourself, are you? What? No. You watch far too many action operas. I was thinking of preparing a legal case. A case? For whom? At their core, all historical revolutions center on trials. A nation's rulers are tried and held accountable for their crimes. But you saw the horrendous trial that took place last night. Nobody cares about due process when emotions are running high. As long as I'm a Hufflepuff, I'm happy. Fair enough. I wanted to be a Ravenclaw, but I have to accept my Hufflepuff origins, and I'm going to do so with pride. Thank you for inviting me to the server, Jess. Thank you. Regardless of the outcome of the revolution, we need to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for justice. That makes sense. So what's the plan? We head to Cornell's Tavern and hand out some business cards? Think bigger. Who will the rebels target? The king? Exactly. Oh, we're gonna defend the king. Oh yeah, we're gonna defend the king, my bros. We're gonna defend the king of France. The king of France is our client. Some hype. To the Palace Royale. My face will go all blurry in a moment. Act 4B. Equality. Equality. Legality. Falcon, and I don't know why I went suddenly, like, slightly Nigerian or Ugandan then, but oh well. Falcon and Sparrowson rushed to the Palace Royal to arrange a private audience with the king. After filling in a pile of forms, the two are led to a waiting area. Oh, I need a new voice now. New voice. Are you here to see the king? It should be actually French because these guys are all French. Are you here to see the king? That's right. Okay, take a number and wait to be called. Take a number. Yup, just wait your turn. Oh my god! More fools, you have come to see the king. Let me guess, lawyers? He's going to be actual French as well, but even more hammy. Hey, Kenny. That's right, how did you? Hey, I know you. You're the Prime Minister, Monsieur Grouzeau. Oh, wow, you're right, Sparrowson. It's an honor to meet you, Prime Minister. Spare the formalities. You two are here to offer the king legal aid, aren't you? Yep, we're going to offer him assistance for the upcoming rebellion. Let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother. Basically, this is the guy that came straight out of Monty Python from the top of the castle scene. I'm sure you know who I mean. If you've seen Monty Python. The guy who goes, "Boil your bottoms, you son of an English pig dog." Excuse me? The king doesn't take kindly to any form of criticism. He buries his head so far in the sand that one could swear he is an ostrich. One would think that 7 assassination attempts would be enough for a man to learn that he is detested. Kenny boy, I am serious indeed. Working on Discord servers, I managed to get Twitch to play when I'm off the app. Nice. Good job, Jess. The Holy Grail, run away, run away. With all due respect, Prime Minister, I think the King of France is mature enough to not let his ego get in the way of senses. So one would think. Oh god, this is the only one I've watched though. You should watch the other ones, they're incredible. 24. That's us. It was a pleasure meeting you, monsieur. Good luck, you're needed. 24, calling number 24. Good day, your majesty. Good day, messieurs. I remember his voice. His voice was quite hammy. Can I help you with something? Oh, I probably should have prepared a speech beforehand. That would have been smart, huh? Wow, Falcon, you just suck. I just suck. The horse sounds, though. Yeah, I know, right? Just biting 2 halves of a coconut together. Get your bourbon, says Shreggy. Welcome to the stream. Eating cookies of disappointment. What are cookies of disappointment? Just wing it. I've only seen a couple of parts of them. Never actually sat down and watched any Monty Python. We need to watch Monty Python together. You must. It's amazing. It's incredible. Right. Let's see how to start. Listen up. Let's do listen up. Listen up, your majesty. We've got important matters to discuss, and we don't have time for any backtalk. How rude! Is that any way to speak to your king? Yes, movie night. Movie night. Shit's about to go down. Shit's about to go down. Oh, he doesn't actually say. Oh, he does! He does! No, I'm saying it and it's counting. I don't care. Across the whole city, everyone of every class is getting angry. Shit's about to go down, yo. He says yo! He says yo! Shit's about to go down, yo! Oh, this game! This game is incredible! Such vile language! And yeah, I thought this game was already great. It just got like 10 times better. 100 times better. 10,000 times better than it was. My god. Should we continue the should we continue the attitude? I think we go back to our normal. We are sure that a pitiful revolt will blow over in no time at all. Nonetheless, we would like to humbly offer our aid as lawyers. We may be of great use to the throne in this troublesome time. I love that, being all like attitudey and then be like, but we humbly offer our aid. I think I understand. You are being insulting to me because you are trying to make a point. And I accept that as the king. You do? Never mind, he didn't actually say that. I understand you're a pair of con artists attempting to screw a self-made bourgeois out of his hard-earned cash. You have some nerve to even imply that my people hate me. I am the citizen king. I am beloved by all. Beloved kings tend to experience fewer assassination attempts. Beck, have these two crooks thrown in jail. Maybe that will teach them a thing or two about respect. Oh god, we gotta restart now. Quit without saving. Loaded previous day. We're not gonna be thrown in jail, guys. Skip through this nonsense. Playing Wind Waker while I watch my reactions is going to be a little slow. That's no problem. Wind Waker is an amazing game, I imagine. I've never played it, but it looks amazing. People say it's the best Zelda game of all time. And some people say Majora's Mask, but it was worth the lol, yes. We must be more kind to the king. If it's the same thing you say nothing, though, I'm going to be disappointed, yes. I love the sounds, though, guys. TP, Twilight Princess, is personally my favourite Zelda. I like Link to the Past because it's the only one I've actually played. That's not true, I've played other Zeldas, but none of them on the consoles, I guess. Here we go. O great and pious ruler, honorable King Penguin King, protector of the realm, I humbly request your attention. Yeah, this guy loves. Just go back. I mean, just do it on the VOD when it comes out. The clip. The free swords or something on the kit 3DS count. I think so. This guy loves his own ego. He's up himself, basically. Well, it's about time someone addressed me with respect. You may have my attention. A great evil has besieged your kingdom. As we speak, revolting revolutionaries are plotting to remove you from power. Goodness, whatever shall I do? We are sure that such a pitiful revolt will blow over in no time at all. Nonetheless, we would like to humbly offer our aid as lawyers. Pre-Iron Man Tony Stark. Yeah. Narcissist penguin guy, Thing Bird. It's good to see a penguin being portrayed in a not so nice manner, other than like other media, because penguins usually get like, oh my god. We may be of great use to the throne in this troublesome time. Please don't say the same thing. Still crying over, yeah. I think I understand. You do? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So this is how it goes, is it? This is how it goes. Well, screw you, King. I didn't want to defend you anyway. The game forced me into it. I think you're an absolute knob, if you ask me. You are an up himself knob. No wonder everyone wants to kill you. I think I should just try and kill you right now. You silly, silly, silly king. You silly king. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. You have some nerve to even imply my people hate me. I am the Citizen King. I am beloved by all. Hey, Brit. Oh my god, you missed some things, Brit. Jesus. You missed some things. Oh my god. If people could clip what happened, that would be great. He's an absolute unit. Beloved kings tend to experience fewer assassination attempts. He is a twat waffle, yes. You missed the bit of the stream. Yeah. Beck! Have these two crooks thrown in jail. Maybe that will teach him a thing or two about respect. Please go back. I'm sure the VOD will be up right now. Right away, your majesty. You can't be serious. Oh, he was serious. Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten me into. There's no need for the attitude, Sparrowson. We won't be in here for long. Lewis is a unit. Once we receive a court hearing, the judges will no doubt dismiss our charges instantly. And how long would it take for us to get a court hearing? Tell me that, Monsieur Smarty Pants. A week or so, I'm guessing. I can see why that might be a problem. Yes, because the revolution could be ongoing. That revolution could be in full swing by then. I love how they're friggin' like, they're so calm about being thrown in prison. Like, seriously. What to do? What to do? We could try escaping. Oh my god, Sreggy was right. Don't be ridiculous. Nobody has ever escaped from this conciergerie before. Ah, but nobody has ever locked the genius Sparrowson and his witty lackey Falcon into the same jail cell before. Are you serious, my bro? It's an absurd suggestion. Got any better ideas? Normal Tuesday night for Falcon. Nice. He's like, I'll just go down to the conciergerie, have a piss up, you know, get some ladies on. Find some really, really nice looking, you know, sparrows. Not you, Sparrowson. Okay, let's break out of prison. We're actually doing this. Fantastic. We're gonna examine the prison. A ledge! Give me a leg up and I can grab on and shimmy my way over. Somewhere. Let's be honest, Sparrowson. Neither of us had the physical prowess to shimmy anywhere. Okay. If no one ends up in a cell, it wasn't a good sesh. He's a defense lawyer. He is committing a crime, yeah. There's a bit of scrap metal in this hole. I think it broke off in an iron shackle. We could dig through the stone walls with this. See? It's all scratchy. That may actually work. If we had a decade or two. So that's a maybe on the stone digging scheme. Well, I'll keep it in mind in case the king decides to go all Conte Monte Cristo on us. God, the references in this game are incredible. They're birds, yeah. Falcon is Daredevil. No worries, Shruggy. Try not to miss too much. But yeah, see you soon. A fireplace. It's been bricked up, so escaping up the chimney isn't an option. I can see why they would do that. What about here? Look, Falcon, a loose brick. We could wait for a guard to transfer us to someplace, sneak up behind them, and then... apparently there's no more horse jokes. Well, there might be some later on. And then we get a death sentence for murder. I think not. Let's search a little harder. How about over here? There's a little dent here. One of us could hide. Hide? What would that accomplish? Well, a guard would eventually come in and be like, where's the other prisoner? And then we use the momentary confusion to push him over and escape. Do you really think an experienced guard would be confused by a prisoner hiding in a little hole in the wall? We can do better. Well, I've run out of things to examine, Falcon, so I'm not sure we can do better, to be quite honest. To be quite frank, we don't have any items. They still gave us our money, despite the fact that we're in jail. Would have thought that they'd confiscate it, but... What, did we hide it up our bird anuses or something? Seriously, come on, game. I guess we can't. I give up. Well, we should do the hiding in the wall thing, then. So soon? Yes. Trying to escape from a notoriously inescapable prison wasn't the smartest plan we have ever devised. Well, there is a loose brick. There's also shelves. There's also a fireplace. There's also a dent in the wall. There's like a million different ways that we can get out of prison, Falcon. Don't give up so easily. Oh, God. Is it frickin' whatchamacallit? Is it the dude... Is it Remus? Well. Oh, is it frickin'... Is it Severus? Is Severus in jail with us? That voice. That condescending tone. He is! Just what are you two bird brains doing? Severin, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. The injuries I sustained were mostly superficial. The doctor advised me not to do anything strenuous anytime soon, but he gave the all clear for returning to my job. So, tell me, gets Cocorico. Why did I get a memo informing me that JJ Falcon and Sparrowson are being held in the conciergerie for treason? I need to buy lemon, passion fruit, and lemonade. That sounds amazing, Deanna. Could you send that some of that my way, please? That'd be awesome. Thank you. It's all Falcon's fault. Naturally. I figured that if a revolution is inevitable, we should do our best to ensure that the uprising proceeds in an organized manner. The less bloodshed, the better. Okay, so what did you do? We offered the king our assistance. We said that we'd defend him in court if and when such a need arises. Well, we didn't quite use those words. This is the first time the king has someone in prison for something so pointless. What a pig-headed fool. I agree. Consider your charges dropped. Alright, it's time to get out of here. Oh, it's for a whiskey cooler, nice. Hold on, you've caught my interest with this idea of yours. A bloodless revolution? You are absolutely right in that if the king is captured, the citizens will devolve into an unruly mob of animals. We should prepare for a formal trial. No, we should preempt it. Yeah, he's not a pig, Cocorico, he's a penguin. We? You're going to help us? Of course. This isn't a task that can be handled by two birds alone. What do you mean by preempt, Severin? We go on the offensive. We charge the king with crimes against the French people before the rebels can even act. That's smart, actually. We can do that. We could certainly try. I'll start building a case against the king. My argument will be focused on the king's gluttonous and irreverent fiscal policies. His lack of commitment to his social-political policies. His overall ineptitude and irresponsibility on all facets of his duties as a monarchical ruler. Wow, he actually really wants to take this guy to court, doesn't he? And obviously his denial of universal suffrage. Obviously. How am I supposed to defend a king from all that? Imagine if we had a game where we persecuted people instead of defending. Oh, maybe, I don't know, Ace Attorney Investigations 2? Or Ace Attorney Investigations 1? How about those two games? You can't. If you try to argue with logic and facts, this hypothetical trial will inevitably result in a landslide guilty verdict. So I suggest you take a different approach. Appeal to the king's character. Yeah, but he's a knob. We already established that. Try to win people's hearts with tales of the beloved Citizen King. Oh, God. We've lost already, guys. He hasn't been called a Citizen King for like 10 years. Haven't played them, so I didn't know. I want to, but oh man, we should play them. We should play them. We should play Ace Attorney Investigations. It was just a suggestion. But consider this. You don't need to win the case. You just need to make a strong enough argument that the trial is fair. Hey, chicken! Hello, chicken! Chicken! It is you. I'm broke to buy. Oh, I'll have to sort it out. All that remains is ensuring that the king can be peaceably brought to the courthouse where the protests start to turn violent. Or when the protests start to turn violent. I suppose where it also counts. Ace Attorney games are on the DS and the Game Boy Advance and all that stuff, so yeah. But I don't care. Well, maybe we'll play Ace Attorney Investigations. Ace Attorney Investigations is amazing. Yeah, I should get an emulator, yeah. In fact, when I think about it, I might even be able to, if I'm smart. If I'm smart, I might even be able to stream Ace Attorney when I'm on holiday, because it's not exactly a taxing game to play. I can imagine it's just a story-based game. So, this is very interesting. An interesting proposition. That's a job for the police and royal guard. I'll inform Inspector Valerti of our plans so that he can prepare accordingly. At least, I would if I could find him. Inspector Valerti is missing? Apparently, he's taken an informal leave of absence since Wednesday. Oh, bloody coward, he's disappeared as soon as the revolution started. Pretty sure there's emulator apps? Yeah. Ooh. Hold on, Falcon. One thing eludes me. As you probably figured, Inspector Valerti had me perform an investigation into your past. Oh god, not this again. He thought you were the Viridian killer, crazy as it sounds. And, well, I'm sorry for doing that. It was quite invasive of me. But I can't help but wonder, why did you change your name around 1830? Because I was ashamed, I suppose. I had a family name to live up to. My grandfather was something of a successful lawyer. So, when I turned up to my classes at law school, people would gawp at me. They would say, wow, you have big shoes to fill, and your grandfather would be proud. There's only one Chromebook emulator working for me, but it's a GBA one. I know I'm taking my laptop with me, I'm taking my laptop with me on holiday, but it's such a horrendous laptop. Like, it's so slow that it wouldn't be able to handle much. I think it would just barely manage to handle OBS and something else. So, oh, I'm asking Jess. Oh, okay. Well, just so you know, I have an iPhone SE, but yeah. So, Hushni is my stream. Come on. But I was a terrible law student. Mediocre at best. I knew that deep down, I would never be half the man my grandfather was. Fascinating. I had no idea. Who was your grandfather, if you don't mind me asking, Falcon? Hey, Kenny boy. Yeah, my laptop is like 10 years old at this point, so... It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he was just another overly opinionated rebel who died in the old revolution. I see. Well, let's not dilly-dally any longer. We have duties to carry out. Well, to be quite honest, I think this is going to play a part later on in the story. Right, we're going to find anecdotes, and we're going to defend the king whether he likes it or not. Yeah, because he's a complete idiot. He's so up himself. Even my 7-year-old laptop could. Well, that's what I'm hoping, anyway. My laptop hasn't updated for years now. So it's probably full of viruses and shit like that. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But there we go. Let's see. R&M Associates. Yeah, we should definitely go to R&M Associates first because he's always our go-to man. Visitors. Monsieur Phelps. Visitors. If it isn't Monsieur Falcon and Monsieur Spatterson, how may I help you two today? We're doing very well, Monsieur, but we don't have much time, so let me cut to the chase. INDS is the best one. We're collecting positive anecdotes about the king. Would you happen to have any? Positive anecdotes, huh? How curious. As it happens, I have met the king twice. Once, as you know, I was Juan Corrido persona. Oh, right, of course. I don't think that story will be any use to us. What was the other incident? I can tell you, but there is a price. Are you serious? You're such a money grabber. A fox had to eat, monsieur. Fine, fine. How much do you want? 40 francs sound good? God. 10,000. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me right now, Renard? What are you gonna do with 10,000 francs? What are you gonna do with that much money? And why do you think I have 10,000 francs to give you? And why do you think if I had 10,000 francs, I would even give it to you? Are you joking? Is this a prank? Are you serious? I'm done. 10,000 francs! 10,000! That's a bit much. I don't have that kind of money, monsieur. No matter. I'm sure you'll think of some way of repaying the debt. Is that it? That's all you say to me now? Between that and my medical bills, we should be ready to afford basic things like food by the year 4,000? Let's not worry about the debt for now, messieurs. Let me just tell you the story. Jesus. It was several years ago. 1841, I believe. I was lingering around Ile de la Cite. I was in the pursuit of an investigative lead, so I had adopted the persona and outfit of a sickly beggar. That's when I was approached by a kind-faced man. It was the king himself. He took a 20-franc coin out of his pocket. The king gave money to a sick beggar? Or at least someone who looked like a sick beggar? That's great. We can use that. I'm not done, monsieur. The king took the coin out and said, I know what it is like to be poor. When I was your age, I only had 1,000 of these to my name. Then he pocketed the coin and left. Oh my god. We're doomed. What? What is with this awful king? This king is undefendable. He's an absolute arsehat. Let's make this clear, guys. The king is a complete arsehat. We can't defend him. Let's just leave and go to Britain. That's where it's better. Oh my god. I would be frank with you, but I'm not Frank, I'm Kenny. And I'm chicken. Oh. I'll make a note. Gave financial advice to the poor and needy. This guy, seriously, this king. What a waste of our money. I hope that anecdote was of some use to you, Monsieur. That anecdote cost us £10,000 in debt. I'm not paying you for that. I'm not paying you for that. You think I'm going to pay you 10 grand for that piece of rubbish story? I hope that anecdote was of some use to you, Monsieur. Slap round the face. It might be, but I don't feel that we got 10,000 francs worth of material. We didn't even get 1 franc worth of material. That story is completely useless. I see. No matter. Just keep me in mind if you ever see a potential client. Kenny. Like, for you to know, dickhead is a British insult, really. I know, right? We will. Have a pleasant day, Monsieur. And go bite an arse. Go bite 10 arses. Seriously, what the heck is with people? What is with people in France? What is with people in France? They're awful people. Everyone is awful here. We gave a coin. We gave a coin to that beggar woman and got her business started, and all she would do is give us like overpriced stuff. We defended some woman at the start of the game, and she ended up being the killer. Jesus. We defended Juan Corrido, and he ended up being a money-grabbing asshole. The king himself is up his own arse, and is money-grabbing. There's a revolution going on. What is with this place? I don't want to be here anymore. It's awful. I'm not even kidding. This France is awful. About the only decent person is Cocorico, and we thought he was a knobhead to begin with. Let's get some stories from the pub, guys. Yeah, the king is up his own arse. Just the dodo I wanted to see. Madame Quenelle, quick question. Have you ever served the King of France? I will not lie, I think you are meant to lose. Yeah, I agree. It's just around the corner through Belgium. Good one, Han. That's hilarious. Me serving the king. Me. Would you like some wine, your majesty? I can't wait to serve the king of Denmark. I think that was a no. And I think you may be right. I just crossed their voices over. Okay, well, we'll go to the drinking room. I want some Leibniz. Yeah, the chocolate Leibniz are great. He needs so many francs to polish his beak. Inspector Flirty! Inspector Flirty? What's wrong with him? Oh, he's hicking. He's drunk. Hello, Inspector. I've got to do a drunk Australian accent. Falcon, J. J. Falcon. That's not a drunk Australian accent, but screw it. Yes? I think I made a mistake. I'll say. Do I see two empty bottles of Russian vodka? It's a mystery how you're still standing. No, listen, this is important. Inspector, maybe we should have this conversation when you're a little more sober. A drunk Australian, so an Australian. Yeah, exactly, actually. Is it weird that I don't like really chocolatey chocolate, but like, I like it when it's more plainer? Yeah, I understand that. No! Falcon, listen. Falcon, Falcon, I thought you were the Warden Gira. The what? The Viridian Killer, the man who injured me in the July Revolution. Welcome back, Shreggy. You missed me leaving the room in utter rage. You thought I was the Viridian Killer? How did you even come to that conclusion? I saw that you changed your name around 1830, and you made an assumption. Wait, is that why you gave Severin a tip-off? Were you trying to lure the animal dance with me or something? I'm sorry, Falcon. It was a mistake. Do you forgive me? What do you think, guys? Do we be the bastion of good in this world and actually forgive him? Because there's F-all going about in Paris that's actually decent guys. We got a yes from Kenny, no from Deanna. Chicken says forgive the poor man. Forgive him. It makes no difference. So we've got 2-1 so far and 1 neutral. Hick yes. 3-1. I don't know. Remy says no. 3-2. It makes no difference. Is that a tie? Are you serious? Are you guys saying we have a tie? We have Shreggy, Remu, and Deanna on no, and Chicken, Jess, and Kenny on yes. I guess it's up to me to decide. I wanna forgive him. Yeah, sure. I forgive you for assuming that I'm a mass murderer, and then for nearly killing me and Severin in order to prove it. Oh, thank you, Falcon. Now listen closely, Inspector. I have a favor to ask of you, and you better well give it to me because you owe me one at this point. A favor for you, JJ, anything. Maybe we should wait until the Inspector is a little more coherent. No, I want to help. I must pay my debt. No, Deanna. Oh, bless you. Can we get some chilies in chat for Deanna? She's not feeling too great. Not feeling herself. Get some chilies in chat. Let's get some no airs too, because Deanna ain't got no air. She needs no air. How can you live and breathe with no air? No air, no air. Excellent. So Severin and I are planning a very big case against the King of France. You had a 10-hour stream? Jesus Christ. We intend on trying him before the rebels get their hands on him. When the rebellion starts, we would like to bring the king to the courthouse. Do you think you could do that? I'm not sorry. That's fine, Deanna. Don't worry. But hopefully you'll recover. Do you think you can do that? What's to finish the planet, lol? Inspector? Wow, he's really out of it. Treason! You are sympathizers to the rebel cause! This isn't treason, Inspector. We're ensuring the safest outcome to inevitable revolution. You are treason. You are treason. You are scum. Told you. Incoherent. Yeah, I guess you were right, Sparrowson. Well, Inspector, maybe you should contact us if you change your mind once you've sobered up. When I finished the planet, I kind of got way into the next planet. It happens. It happens. Treasonous. You are a tree, yes. Let's go to the card room. We need more money. Ah, the big fellow has returned. Here to play some cards, monsieur. Yes, let's play some cards. Absolutely. Deal me in, monsieur. Very well, then. Do you know how to play? Yep. Of course, I've been playing for years. Yeah, right. Don't get cocky, Falcon. Very good. I shall be the dealer. We bet 5 francs per game. Here we go. Gonna do some gambling. Go for 21. Your turn. Hit me, baby. 2. 8. 18. Stand. Come on, dealer. Deal me in. 16. 17. 25. Yeah! I win. I win. I win. I win. Well played, monsieur. Here's your payout. Shall we have another round? Also, hello, Slowcool and Little Rugard. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Yeah, deal me in, bro. Absolutely. Deal me in, monsieur. Let's do this. 21, yeah. My turn? Let's do this. So that is 11. Wow, 11 already. Oh, wait, no, that's 9. Sorry, I was looking at the bottom one. 9, 1, 10, yeah. 20. Oh, stand. Stand, we're done. He's got to get 21 or he loses. 11, 12, 19, 29. Yeah, easy peasy. He got 19, no. If I hadn't got 20, I would not have won. Alright, we're calling it quits here. Two rounds. I've won both of them, so... Yeah, what's Panzak? What's Panzak, guys? Yeah, hits on 19. He had to hit on 19 because I had 20. He had no choice. Oh, I see. Fair play. He had no choice but to hit on 19. He was going to lose if he didn't. So he had to hope that he was going to get 2. If he got a 1, he would have lost. If he got 3, he would have lost. So he had to get a 2. He was like 1 out of like 12 chance. So he had no choice. Alright. So where are we going to go now? The palace? Yeah, let's go to the shopping place. I don't know why, but... Time for some shopping, Falcon? Maybe later. For now, we need to find people who've spoken to the king. He's been known to pass through Les Halles on occasion, so if we're lucky... Oh, it's these two! It's like that game, except you have a hand as well as with plus or minus cards which change your number. Oh, interesting. Nice. Which one is it speaking? Is it the little one or is it the big... Is it the mum? I'll just pretend it's the mum. Hey, messieurs. It's us, remember? We remember. Are you keeping well, madame? Absolutely. Oh, it is the big one. Good. Never been better. So what can I sell you today? Information. We were looking for positive stories about the king. I don't suppose that you have any. The king? No, I haven't got anything to say about the king.
king's a smelly egg thief. Quiet, child. You know what they say about the king having spies everywhere?
Jesus, this king is so undefendable.
Spies?
Calm down, Sparrowson. The rumours of the king having an elaborate spy network are patently untrue.
Then how do you explain the shutdown banquets, huh? The government's clamping down on anyone who dissents, you know.
Let's get this conversation back on track. Joey, can you tell us why the king's a smelly egg thief? I can't believe I'd ever say that.
My name's not Joey. It's nothing you need to concern yourselves with, messieurs.
Please go on, madame.
Don't worry, we're not spies. At least I don't think we are.
MMOs, RPGs are not bad. I played a bit of Warcraft for a bit. I played some RuneScape. I played some bits and bobs. Maple Story. I played FLYFF, Flying for Fun. The king is indeed a terrible person.
I know, I trust you guys. See, a couple of years ago we were running a shop. An antiques and odds and ends shop.
Scrooge trying to stop the revolution, lead it? Yeah, exactly. It's a smelly egg thief. It's just, with a monthly fee, I don't find it worth it because I have a short attention span. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's not for everyone. You have to be into it. The thing is with games is I can play them for a long time if I'm into them, so, and I play them a lot, so it can be worth it. And if you start paying for them, you do kind of find that you start to like playing them because you're paying for them, if you know what I mean. But yeah, no worries, Deanna. Have a good sleep.
And we had an egg. It was this golden egg, super precious. We must have bought that thing for 200 francs, but it was easily worth 10 times that. We were planning on making a nice tidy sum from it.
I see, an investment egg. So what happened? Night, Deanna.
Well, one day we were visited by the king, no less. An old King Lufil. An old King Lufil shows an interest in our egg. So we were thinking this would be our chance to make bank, right? But then the geezer just goes off and waddles off with it.
Without paying you?
Oh yeah, he paid us all right.
What's this?
The coin one of the king's guards flipped our way. It isn't even French.
It's a Britannia coin.
I think this is British. One of those crazy imperial unit coins from a crazy imperial country.
I have no idea what the British-French exchange rate is, but can we buy this off you, madame?
Put your wallet away and keep it. It's worthless to me. Losing that egg bankrupted us. It put us out on the streets.
Wow, this king not only gives nothing to the poor, he steals from the poor. This guy steals. I can't express in vocal words. So I don't even want to say his name ever again.
But now we've bounced back. Satan and Gambade, better than ever.
So are you going to execute him, Ready? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I am. I'm going to be an executioner. Steals from the door. That's excellent to hear. Anyway, we must take our leave. You've been a huge help, madame. Why has she been a help?
We're going to kick that king's butt and get your egg back.
This guy steals from the door. I steal from the door and give to the rich. What did the door ever do to you guys? Hold on. was supposed to be the defense. Yeah, we're gathering a lot of stories that could go against the king. We could certainly prosecute him. Alright, where should we go? We could go see that little fishy guy. The fishing guy. Or we could go to the let's go to the library. See if the donkey's got anything good to say about the king. Okay, here we go. Nathan never lets us down for useful information. I'm sure he's got something interesting and pleasant to say about the king. I bet he doesn't. Oh, it's you, messieurs. Perhaps you will surprise me today and actually ask to take out a book. Nope, just the usual today. An endless stream of questions. You two need an encyclopedia. Well, go on then. Ask whatever drivel you want to ask. Have you ever met King Louis Philippe? I have. As a matter of fact, he occasionally drops by this library to check out books. Yeah, he's the reverse Robin Hood, indeed. The door-stealing thief? Door-stealing thief. Yeah, I do, actually. Yeah, that's not... I don't like the backwards writing. Unlike some people. What sort of books does he check out, Monsieur? I'm not sure I like the music in this place. It's kind of ominous. Fake books. I believe the last I checked out was an expansive history of the Macedonian Empire. I had no idea that His Majesty was interested in academic history. I'll make a note. King Louis de Philippe is a well-read and intelligent man. It must be said that the books are usually returned with footprints on the covers. This leads me to believe that the king may just use them to stand on during speeches. What the frick? Oh. We'll just leave that part out. Was there anything else? From your well-educated standpoint, is King Louis Philippe a good leader, as far as leaders go? Well, I can't fault the king's pro-business spirit. The big industry leaders love him. Oh, this sounds promising. Of course, this comes at the expense of everyone who isn't a bourgeois. The wealth divide is stronger than ever. Maybe not. You could forget about socially progressive policies. The king signs off on all of Guzor's backward-thinking policies. And of course, in terms of leadership and charisma, the king is about as personable as a rotten pear. It is a horse-donkey joke, yes. Nathan, yeah. Nathan. Yeah. Yeah, you got it, Sreggy. That'll do, monsieur. A simple no would have sufficed. Well, that was a complete, utter waste of time. That'll be all. Thank you for your time and patience, monsieur. Huh. I look forward to your next round of idiotic questions. I really do. Aww. Is he actually potentially lonely? Is he actually a lonely donkey under all of that stubborn, grumpy exterior? What a twist. Every story ever. Yeah, the king he not good. The king good, only he not good. We spit on the king. He does not know the way. Someone's going to kill me for that one. Well, we've got one more place to visit before we go to the palace. Let's go to the Pont des Arts. Biggest plot twist yet. Yeah. The king reads my books, but he doesn't. Yeah, I know, right? Monsieur Kingsley, we need your help. Finally, it's about time someone around here appreciated my skills. Your fishing skills, right? The term is angling, wise guy. This has nothing to do with fishing. Let me cut the preamble. We are looking for people who have positive stories about the king. Would you happen to have any? Stories, huh? You came to the right guy. I have a whale of a story for you. So the other day I was fishing and I caught this monster of a catfish. It was 2 meters long, easily. Here we go. I caught the fish and it was this big. Oh sure, I drag a 90-kilogram falcon out of the water and everyone buys it. But I claim to catch one big fish and suddenly everyone's a skeptic. Please continue your story, Monsieur Kingsley. Alright, so anyway, the king of all people happened to be walking by with his entourage. And they all clapped and cheered and came over to see the fish. Then the king says, I'm hungry, let's cook this fellow up. And then he just walks up with my fish. Can you believe that? Oh my god. No, yeah, I can believe it. I can believe it. It seems like something a royal penguin would do. The Bridge of Arts is what that place is. Wow. Did you at least get paid for your fish? Oh yes, one of the royal guards was nice enough to flip me 1 franc at my way. 1 franc! He may as well just flip the bird. No offense. Flip the bird. Ah, so the king supports the local fishing industry. I'm writing this down. We're just going to have to spin this in a really... We're going to have to spin this a lot. The stories are going to have to be spinned in our favour. And knobhead is what the king is. I have no idea if this story will be any use to us, but we appreciate your time, monsieur. Good day to you. Hey, Sir Willington, welcome to the stream, dude. Good to have you. Bye, Monsieur Fisherman. Hey, don't call me a fisherman. Yeah, he likes to be a man who fishes. I know what it is. I'm glad you do, because I would have had to have sworn at you if you didn't. Well, I'm glad the game let you visit every single place before it, you know, stops. Excuse me, Judge Maxime. Oh, hello, Falcon. Oh, thanks for the 1 bit, dude. Thank you very much, the little bitty. Lose the damn case already. Yeah, I know, right? I'm being sarcastic. Please don't think I'm dumb. I know. Hey, the 1 bit. He's obviously evil. Oh, hello, Falcon. Nice work on that catacombs business. Word has really spread about your impromptu lawyering skills. Really? I'm gaining a reputation? Hey, I helped too. Of course you did, Robinson? Sparrowson. Right. Sparrington. Judge Maxime, I don't suppose Monsieur Cocorico has filled you in on what we've been working on since then. No, he hasn't. How to put this? Let's be diplomatic. We're planning a trial of sorts. We intend on forming a case against, the king. Right, and, we want you to adjudicate. A trial against the king? Interesting. What are his exact charges? I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest. That seems more like Severance territory. If you aren't even sure of that, then I don't think you're quite prepared for this trial. Maybe you should leave this to lawyers who have a little more experience. I see. Well, thank you anyway. Let's make a move, Sparrowson. What? Are we just gonna leave? What about our judge? It doesn't matter. Let's focus on building a solid defense case for the king, and we can wing it from there. Maybe we can hold the trial without any judges at all. Just Cocorico, me, and the king in the middle. It's strange. Falcon, you're like your grandfather. And yet you're nothing like him. Wait, you knew my grandfather? Well, I wouldn't say knew. I was just a teenager when he was causing havoc in the courtrooms. But of course, I am familiar with his work. Falcon, I find your career choice peculiar. Your grandfather worked so hard to prosecute King Louis the 16th? I love how I said it in his voice questioningly, not in my own voice questioningly. And yet here you are, rigorously working to defend your own king. Just like him, you would make an excellent prosecutor. So why did you choose the rocky path of a private defender? I wanted to bring some balance to this place. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's about balance. 16? Yeah. I'm trying to make him sound remotely like, never mind. Don't worry about it. My grandfather led the way with his prosecutional techniques, but I always wondered where the equality was. Who speaks for the other side? That's an interesting approach. Oh, just look at the time. I'm due back in the courtroom. But before I go, let me just say that I would be happy to adjudicate your trial, Falcon. Really? That's fantastic. Thank you, Your Honor. It's no trouble. Show me what the grandson of Maximilian Robespierre is capable of. So we know his name, Maximilian Robespierre. Robespierre. God, I'm starting to talk like him now. Jesus. Alright, let's see what the game has got in store for us. What's the plan for today? Hitting the Louvre? Checking out the halls, maybe? Actually, I was thinking... Hey, it's Cocorico. Severin, how rude. Don't they teach you to knock? No time for bickering, JJ. It's time. Time for what? The trial, you dunce. Already? A large protest has started to form at the Place de la Concorde. No doubt it will turn into an unruly mob before long. It's hot. It's really hot. The spirit of revolution is in the air. We must act now. I'm going to start the necessary preparations at the courthouse, so I need you to get the king from Palais Royal. You want me to drag the king to the courthouse? I'm not even sure that I could drag him from his chair. Use diplomacy, you dolt. I'm sure you'll think of something. Right, come along, Sparrowson. We have a king to defend. We do indeed. Defend the king. What a noble cause. Falcon and Sparrowson rush across the city. Scores of angry eyes watch the pair's every movement. Cocorico was right. The spirit of revolution is in the air. Outside the Palais Royal, a crowd has started to form. Oh, thank you, Brandon, for the 2 bits. Thank you very much. Hey, Kev, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my man. It's been a while. The Royal Guards watch in nervous anticipation. 3,600 and... Save it. We're number 1. Oh, thank you, Willington, for the 3 bits. Very, very nice. You guys are going to have like a bit war now. Hi, DMS. King is probably going to be like, what are you going to do? Kill me? Yeah, I know, right? Oh, Brandon with the 3 bits now. Bit war has started, guys. You again? Shouldn't you be in jail? There's no time for that nonsense. Your Majesty, we need you to come with us. Oh, Willington with the 8 bits. Nice, nice. Why? There's a trial. Yeah, I remember he liked trials. 8 bits from Sir Wellington. Wow, the bit war is really here. Well, why didn't you say so? I love trials. Oh, I am needed to give a testimony? Please say it so. As a matter of fact, Your Majesty, yes, I think you will need to give a testimony. To your grave! Oh, random with the 9 bits. Wellington with the 2 bits. Random with the 3 bits. Oh my god, it's going crazy in bit war right now. Bit war. My head is soup at the moment. Instead of telling him my destination, I told the bus driver my PIN number. Oh god, it's not good. You're on the bus right now? Oh, the bits are flying. Wellington with the 5 bits, Random with the 4 bits, Sir Wellington with the 5 bits. It's going nuts! It's going absolutely nuts! I need to move this down slightly. Oh, hold on. Oh my god, the bit war. The bits are going absolutely insane. I just need to move this event list down. So we had Wellington with the 5 bits, Random with the 4, Random with the 1, Wellington with the 14. Oh my god, this is utter carnage right now. Can we just appreciate the bit war going on here? Yeah, it's amazing. Oh, Jesus. The chat can't even keep up with it. I mean, the alert box can't even keep up with it. Wellington with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 14 bits. Jesus. Animations are lagging out my crappy laptop, lol. Oh, goody, goody, goody. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Hey, Una. Hey, Una, how's it going? Love you. You've just joined in the middle of a bit war going on. Nah, that was earlier. But I'm glad you're here to chill, Una. Glad you're here to chill. Chill. Welcome to the stream. That was earlier. Safely home again now. Buy back, etc. Was feeling better, but I made the mistake of trying to walk home with my shopping. So now saw again. Bitpocalypse indeed. Una. Yeah. Hearts of Hands back. Yeah. There's a huge bit war going on, or at least I think they've stopped now. But yeah, if you check the wait, you can't check the chat, but let me just go through this quickly. I want to see all of the bits that happened. Let's see. So between Sir Wellington and random person, so Sir Wellington with the 1, Random with the 2, Wellington with the 3, Random with the 3, Wellington with the quick maths, 8, Random with the 8, Wellington with the 9, Random with the 9, Wellington with the 2, Random with the 3, Wellington with the 5, Random with the 4, Wellington with the 5, Random with the 4, Random with the 1, and Wellington with the 14. So, yeah. I'm going to go check Discord, maybe I'll come back. No worries, DMS, no worries. Oh, Una, bless you. Bless you. Well, hopefully you enjoy the stream. It's been quite a ride so far, I have to say, this stream. It's been quite a ride so far. There's a lot of bits going on. Let's go to the palace. We're taking the king. We're taking the king to be prosecuted. Did anyone spot us? I don't think so. It's still early. The crowds are only just starting to form. With any luck, we can get this trial over with before anyone realizes what's going on. Yo. Uh-oh. You treasonous scumbags! You actually captured the king! Captured? Clearly a joke, Your Majesty. Ah, very subtle. I like it. So it's true. You do intend to hold a trial. You did read that as chilly. Wow, it's funny. Velerti's like off screen right now. Let's get him on screen. He's like off screen. There we go. Your actions are utterly despicable. You are all on the same level as the filthy rebel dissenters. Do you intend to stop us, Inspector? On any other day, I would. You are rotten lawbreakers through and through. I want nothing more than to see you tried and punished for your traitorous stances. But I owe a debt. To you, Falcon, and to Monsieur Cocorico. So you'll let us pass? I have ordered for 12 National Guards to set up a perimeter around the entrance of the Palace de Justice. The rebels will inevitably catch word that the king is here. Oh, trust me, Kev. You missed the parts where he basically was a complete and utter moron. The king is an absolute knob. He basically steals everything from everyone and it doesn't care about anyone at all. And he's also a book standing honor. He stands on books to make his speeches and leaves like footprints on them. So he's an utter detestable loaf, essentially, even though he's a penguin. They will try to storm the building, and when they do, we will be ready to hold them off. That's amazing. Thank you, Inspector. Not much, to be fair, DMS. Go on, before I change my mind. Alright, settle down, everyone. Settle down. Oh, should I be standing here? Am I in the right place? Yeah, the real king was kind of a jerk. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Maybe I should do a fact of the day on King Louis Philippe, the 16th. Where you are is perfect, Your Majesty. Now, is everyone here? J.J. Falcon is present. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Severin Cocorico present. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh, this'll be good. I wonder who's on trial. Oh, you're about to find out, dude. Not to saying he deserved to be killed, but you know. Yeah. Are the jury all here? All present and accounted for, Your Honor. Everything seems to be in order. The court is now in session for the trial of King Louis Philippe. Oh, that's me. The penny dropped, did it, King? Wait, what? Calm down, Your Majesty. We're simply prosecuting you for a short list of 32 crimes against the French people. What is this madness? Did you set me up to this? Well, yes and no. We're your defense, Your Majesty. I'm so confused. The process is simple. I'll state a charge that is being leveled at you and present my evidence for the charge. Yeah, I would love to be there too, Kev. I would love to be there. You and your defense will then have the opportunity to present their own counter-evidence. I'm even more confused. Just let us do the talking, Your Majesty. We're doing this for your own good. Wouldn't want to end up like old Louis the 16th now, would we? Wait, I thought he was Louis the 16th. Am I reading my Latin wrong? Is he not Louis the 16th? That's really weird. Huh. Let us proceed. Prosecution, present the first charge. King Louis Philippe, you're being charged with neglecting the lower classes of the nation. Your continued support of Guzor's outdated policies have resulted in an ever-growing wage gap. Poverty is rampant. Animals are forced to turn to begging, thievery, and burglary just to survive. How do you justify this vile attitude? He's got no... He can't defend himself. He's a complete moron. Goodness! You're going straight for the jugular, aren't you? I'm a good person. I don't hate poor people. Godot. I feel mild contempt for them, certainly, but don't we all? Oh God, really? Don't admit that in front of the court. Please allow me to do the talking, Your Majesty. Severin, the king is far kinder to poor people than the generous population has led us to believe. Oh, the 16th's cousin? Oh, I see. Guizot. Yeah, Guizot looks about right, actually, Yuna. Some would even describe him as a generous philanthropist. By the way, does anyone know of any games that are similar to this, where you have interesting characters that you can read the voices of? Because I really enjoy that. I really enjoy the acting part of it. If anyone knows of any similar games like that, I'd love to play them. Because most games nowadays are fully voice acted, so you don't get a chance to actually do the voices yourself. So, you know. Oh, I think Jess was talking about Godot from Ace Attorney, but yeah, Gal Gadot. I don't know who she is, but I'm sure she's a beautiful actress. King is Mafia, lynch him. Why don't you just play through the Ace Attorney? Oh, maybe I should actually, yeah. Maybe I should, because I guess I could do the voices for Ace Attorney. You probably will hate me for it, but... Who would describe him as a generous philanthropist? King isn't claiming. Lynch. Yeah. Some would. You're going to have to do better than that. Show me an example. Just one example of the king being generous to a poor person. We've got no examples. Well, yeah, I should play Ace Attorney. I think I will play Ace Attorney, guys. I will play Ace Attorney. How can we defend this king? He's an utter... We'll go with the Renard story, because we can twist it. We can twist it to our favour. I would like to present this story. It is the account of a person who was sick and is a sick and starving beggar. One day, this beggar was approached by the king. Did the king offer the beggar money? No, he offered something far better. King Louis Philippe has revealed himself as mayor. Lookout visited him night 1. He visited 6 who was killed by math. Guilty. I'm saying chicken. I think chicken is an executioner, guys. I should be mayor. I'm the streamer, by the way. The king is the king. I'm the mayor. No, actually, I'm the sheriff. I'm the sheriff. I decide whether someone's suspicious or not suspicious. He offered the beggar financial advice. Oh no, I'm the bodyguard. I protect people. It's true, I did do that. Where is that beggar now? He runs a successful business that can pull 40 francs from a single client transaction. Amazing! And the ex-beggar attributes the king for his radical transformation? Well, he didn't say so directly, but it was implied. Interesting. Would you mind telling us the name of this person? He's a man named Renard Vops. Just go with me, guys. Just go with me. We're twisting this. Oh, Renard Volps, the trickster and con artist who runs that deplorable private investigation service. You have Avery Attorney keys. Nice, nice. Came as BGGF also. He's BG. He's BG. You're familiar with him? Of course. That fox has been meddling in trials and disturbing investigations for years. If this is the caliber of person that's produced by the King's financial advice, we should all be deeply concerned. Oh God, I messed up, guys. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh, Yuna, you're so kind. You're so kind to everyone. Thank you, Yuna. You're so kind to do that. Outside the Palace Royal, protesters charge at the building's gates, effortlessly overcoming the royal guards. The vampires are here, guys. Looters take the opportunity to overrun and ransack the building. Oh God, we're going to have to go back, aren't we? Where on earth is this accursed king? Piero! No sign of him, ma'am. Rumor is he's gone, fled the building. Same as Guizo. The Prime Minister and the King both fled before we even started our assault? How is that even possible? Madame Beaumont, I found someone who may be of use. God, why did I do an American accent for that guy? I found someone that may be of use. That's better. Oh dear. A royal guard? Nice find, Fontaine. Skim has died night 1 3 games in a row on his stream. Oh my God. That's awful. Rip Skim, indeed. That's really bad. Speak, Duck. Tell us where the king is. Yeah, I was meant to do a Russian voice for him, though. But I'm glad you like the accent, Yuna. Ha, you think me a common turncoat. I would have you know that I am the mighty Officer Beck. I would sooner die than betray my country. Okay. Oh, he's immediately betrayed him as soon as faced with death. The Palace de Justice. A couple of lawyers come and took him to the Palace de Justice. That was easy. Piero, Fontaine, gather the crowd. We're marching on the Palace de Justice. The immediate betrayal. What are we up to? Charge 12? Please continue, prosecutor. Very well. King Louis Philippe. You stand accused of crushing small businesses in favour of supporting wealthier industry gains. Such a nepotic attitude only serves to discourage people from forming their own enterprises. We got to 14 viewers earlier, Jess, to be fair. I disagree. As a self-made businessman, the king has constantly shown his support for all businesses, big and small. We're not meant to win this trial, I'm pretty sure of it by now. Another ludicrous assertion from the defence. Prove me wrong, JJ. When has the king ever shown support for a grassroots business? How about when he, How about Toussaint? I would like to present this story. It is the account of a fisherman. Angler? Oh, Yuna, you're so kind. Thank you for doing that for Jess. That's really, really good of you. Sorry, angler, who recently caught an enormous catfish from the Seine. Some say the fish was as large as 2 meters. Upon catching the fish, the king congratulated the man and offered him compensation for his efforts. Compensation for his efforts? Or compensation for his efforts? You mean he bought the fish? You really aren't, yeah. In so many words, yes. Well, putting aside how weak an example that is of a man supporting local businesses, I see a much more pressing issue. There is no way that a fisherman caught a 2-meter catfish from the Seine. What if he had killer bait? Like, say, a box of high-end chocolates.
Ludicrous! Nobody would be stupid enough to use chocolates as fishing bait. You guys can't be serious.
Oh my god. This trial is a farce. Outside the doors of Tribunal de Grande, Inspector Valerti watches the ever-crowing crowd of protesters. Pronounced Sen? Oh, okay. Yeah. The National Guard poise their bayonets, keeping the angry mob at bay. Disgusting rabble, the lot of them. Oh, it looks like the guards are letting someone through. An emissary of the rebels, or perhaps one who considers themselves a leader.
Are you the officer in charge of this barricade?
I am.
I came to talk to you directly. I feel we can settle this maturely. No violence, no casualties.
Wouldn't that be marvellous?
We only have one demand. That you stand aside and let me escort the king out of the building.
That's not gonna lead to violence. I'm sure of it. That's a wonderful idea. I'm sure that's not gonna lead to violence.
Grant me that and I will order the crowd to disperse.
I don't know if this is your first revolution, mademoiselle, but it certainly isn't mine. If your protesters want the king, then they will have to get past the line of National Guards. He should have been a bit better king indeed. And I don't think your people have the skill, equipment, or raw numbers to accomplish such a feat. Good old Valerti. Nice. Hey, Anna, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Whoa, nice zoom in there. It's Anna! Now we just need Lauren in here. If we can get Lauren in here, then then everyone's happy. Yes. Banana. I believe we're up to our last charge, are we not?
Correct. Charge 32. King Louis Philippe, you are accused of being an imbecile. You are mentally unfit to run this country.
No need to get personal. It isn't a crime to be an idiot, Severin. Aww. Thankfully, if it were, we would all be doing hard time right now.
Illegal, no, but it does raise the question of why we are giving an idiot so much power.
This is getting personal now. Anna, banana, Anna, banana, banana.
Let's not follow the example of Great Britain, who let the mad King George III rule for decades past his prime.
Oh God, he's doing a Britain now. To be honest, the guard should have said the king was on trail. I belong to Pine and only Pine. You do, yes. Revolutions rankings. English equal better than French. French equals Russian. Russian better than American. Yeah. I still say guilty, this king. Belong to Lauren and no one else. That's why we need Lauren in here. King Louis Philippe is neither mad nor stupid. He's an intelligent and competent individual.
I'll have you know I'm only competent on prune days.
Your Majesty, please.
You've chosen an impossible battle, JJ. The king's idiocy is widely accepted. I urge you to prove me wrong. Show me one shred of evidence that the king is not a blithering idiot.
How about this one? I would like to present this account given by a local librarian. He asserts the king is something of an avid reader.
Picture books don't count, JJ.
Oh, that's harsh. Yeah, summon Lauren. Bet Louis likes trail mix when he's on trial. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I had no idea that an expansive history of the Macedonian Empire was a picture book. If it doesn't end with a king getting killed, what is the point? Yeah. Oh, that's why I want her in here. I want to see the spam. I want to see it. The king has been known to check out as many as 12 fic books in a single day, covering a whole range of subjects. Face the facts, Severin. The king is an educated man. Perhaps a test is in order. That won't be necessary. What was the name of that book you mentioned? An expansive history of the Macedonian Empire? Tell me, your majesty, where is Macedonia? Oh god, he's caught us out. Where? Yes, I'll even make it easy. Just tell us the name of the continent. What continent is Macedonia in? Oh god. You can do this, your majesty. It's a 1 in 7 shot. Ha ha! It's a 1 in 7 shot. Can he really do it? Oh my god. I want to say Africa, but I've got it. London. Oh my. Why are we defending this complete and utter moron? Why are we defending this complete and utter imbecile? Jesus Christ. Oh mon Dieu. I think we're done here, Your Honor. He's dead. He's gone. He's done for. As I have demonstrated in excruciating detail, the king is incompetent, lazy, stupid, and occasionally malicious. He isn't fit to run a bakery, let alone a nation. Oh my god. Very well, prosecutor. Does the defense have anything to add? I've got to add something. Yes, Your Honor. I guess I'll go... Alright, fact of the day tomorrow is the Macedonian Empire, guys. Read the thing about quality. When the quality dies, I think it's because the bitrate is focusing on the moving lines rather than your face. So less bitrate is spent on you, hence the quality. I agree, yeah, it's something to do with that. Is that his egg he carries around? The human version of that would be unsettling. Yeah, it's just like a man just carrying around a fetus. Jesus. I've got nothing. I've defended this man to the best of my abilities, and I have nothing more to say. Very good. Then I shall now converse with the jury. We shall determine precisely which crimes the king is guilty of, and decide on an appropriate punishment. It doesn't let me. It won't let me. Punishment? Lawyer man, you have to do something. I'm scared. Calm down, Your Majesty. The whole purpose of this trial was to see that your punishment is fair and fitting. You're not going to end up with your head on a spike. At least, I don't think you will. Probably all the good artifacts from the Macedonian Empire are in London anyway, so he was right. Here we go. The Mademoiselle is returning. How naive. Negotiations are over, Mademoiselle. Once again, I ask that you let me pass. Let me extract the king without issue, and then we shall be on our way. I warn you, the protesters are getting rowdy. Any moment now they might charge in on their own accord. Your commitment to pacifism is admirable, but you are brimming with naivety, Mademoiselle. Be on your way. Tisk tisk. Oh, it's him. Tisk tisk. I warned you that your methods were too passive, madame. That foul voice. Show yourself, wolf. It's Remus. Yo. You're the friar who gave me the tip-off about the croque monsieur. I'm not sure you should find someone guilty and then find out what they're guilty of. Yeah, I know, right? Just seeing that you introduce yourself things and they're really subpar. What do you mean introduce yourself things? What? What do you mean? I'm confused. Is this in the Discord you're talking about? Was my information no good, Inspector? Did I not say how and when you could reach the Croque Monsieur? Oh, in Skim server. Oh, okay. You omitted a few details. Your words almost killed a few acquaintances of mine. One of them is literally high. Oh dear. Well, Inspector, it seems that you and I agree on something. This wolf has a forked tongue. There's no need to direct your hatred at me, madame. I came here to give you a gift. A peace offering. You have nothing to offer. I most certainly do. Did you know that the tunnels of the sleeping city wind straight under the Palace de Justice? It's true. If one were to put enough gunpowder in the right spot, one could even take an entire side of the building down. Oh God. What is this? This is turning into friggin' Guy Fawkes Day. Seriously. What are you prattling on about? How much gunpowder do you think it would take, madame? 50 kilograms? 100? Maybe 200 kilograms, just to be safe. At least I did something better when I came. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, right. These are people saying it. Hold on. Introduce yourself. Hello, all. I'm new. Hi. I'm Wat Longacre, and I love Town of Salem. Hi, I'm Jamez, also hard claim sheriff with a redneck on you. That's not too bad. The hi was like... just like, what? Come on. Come on now, dude. Friar, tell me you didn't... The fuse is lit. Oh, shh. Dun, dun, dun. In 20 seconds, the pillars of the Palace to Justice will fall like the Temple of Dagon. Running will do you no good, you brother-killing pute. You're bluffing. There will be no explosion. You would like that to be the case, wouldn't you, Inspector? But unfortunately for you, the Viridian Killer emerges one last time. You're the Viridian Killer? Yo! Damn it, he's the Viridian Killer. I must congratulate you, JJ. No, Falcon, you argued excellently. I'm as unsure of the Penguin's fate as you are, but one thing is for certain. You could not have done your job any better. That was pretty good, Shreggy. I agree. Thank you, Kokoriku. Well, at least he agrees that I did the best I could. After a small amount of deliberation, we have come to a decision. We to find a defendant, King Louis Philippe, to be... Sugar. Is it bad I haven't introduced myself? Nah, man. Don't need to introduce yourself. It's all good. Mon Dieu, what was that? An explosion. It sounded like it came from right outside. I hate to, be the bearer of, bad news, but, well, in a manner of speaking, how to put this? For pity's sake, spit it out, monsieur. Rebels! It's the rebels! There was a big explosion at the entrance, and rebels are pouring into the building as we speak. You heard the rabbit. Everyone clear out. Your Honor, quickly, what was the verdict? Really? In a time like this? There is no better time. Exile! Now get out of here. Court is adjourned. A valiant effort, Falcon, but we're both out of time and options. I find the defense... Oh my god. King Louis dead. If the rebels want the king so badly, they can take him. You can't say that. The rooster's got a point, Falcon. Let's just turn the king over and let him receive his dues. We've done all we can. No, you two give up far too easily. Sparrowson, Cocorico, we're escorting the king to RMM Associates. Renard's place? What can he do? If anyone has the power to make the king disappear, it would be that conniving fox. Yeah, that might just work. Come along, your majesty. Oh dear. Come on, Cocorico, no time to dawdle. We're gonna see that conniving fox again. I'm staying. For there to be any chance of your ridiculous plan succeeding, someone must stay behind to delay the rebels. No! Cocorico, don't be a hero! Don't be a hero, dude! Cocorico. Go. I've got this. Good luck. No, he's gonna die. That damn wolf nearly killed the lot of us. You're the one harbouring the king. It's a pleasure to see you again too, madame. Don't get snarky. Where is he? You're too late. The king has long left the building. For all I know, he could be halfway to Guadalupe by now. Guadalupe. Hello, I'm DMS 405. You can call me DMS, and I live in Germany. I'm 14 years old right now. That's as good as any, I have to say. I'll have to search for my introduction. So we end up helping the king avoid justice by smuggling him to England. Do we come up with the amazing secret name Mr. Smith? Yeah, I know, right? So he's already gone. Damn, there goes my opportunity to enact justice. Enact justice? You should have seen the trial, madame. Everything was professional, and logical. It was the most brilliant display of justice that I've ever seen. But the king is in the process of receiving a fitting punishment. Guadalupe. Oh, I see. You don't say the end E. I see now. This was before Chiro was born. Literally the fake name Louis Philippe used. That's brilliant. Guadalupe. Cocorico. Did my father receive a fitting punishment when you were the prosecutor of his trial 10 years ago? Your Mario name is Chario, yeah. No, madame. But every day since then I've strived towards justice, and I shall continue to do so for the rest of my days. See that you do. This is quite... I mean, her dad did die. I mean, to be fair, it's quite, quite important to her. Do hurry up, your majesty. This is taking forever. Yeah, your majesty is a complete moron and an unfit leader. Unfit in every sense of the word. You aren't going any further. I knew it was Remus before I even saw the name. It's that friar! I'm not going to let you take another step towards the king. I didn't come here for the king. I came here to kill you, JJ Falcon. Very well. Sparrowson, take the king and hurry to Renard's. I'll handle this monster. Are you sure you'll be okay? I can handle one crippled wolf. Okay, come on, your majesty. That explosion at the courthouse, that wasn't just the rebels, was it? Of course not. That was to take out the murderous pute who killed my brother. Madame Beaumont. She was the madam who pulled the trigger, but it was your words that sentenced him. And I would do it again. You and your brother are heinous individuals. Rather long, Soz? What do you mean? Maybe it's full moon and Remus will turn into a person? Yeah, maybe. Call us what you like. It doesn't matter anymore. Your blood must pay for his. An eye for an eye. That's the way the judges of old. You don't appear armed. I don't need a gun or a sword to kill you. There are 100 kilograms of gunpowder beneath our very feet. One more step and this entire area will go. Whoa! Vile scum. Whoa! Oh yeah, that's my intro. Well found, random. Yeah, that's my intro. And I did that intro before I started streaming. So by night, it's very, very accurate that I play games by night. Are they just a bunch of humans running around the world, like some flying, some tiny ones in ant mounds? Yeah, I know, right? That would be crazy. Headshot! Inspector, just in time. Maybe it was a human steak. Yeah, maybe. You look a little singed. Yeah, you went to get your food. Remus, so the king got evacuated out because he got deemed to be exiled. Remus blew up the palace, or blew up an entrance to the palace, and they all got in. And then Remus tried to kill JJ, but Valerti executed him. He got his revenge from the Viridian killer 10 years ago or whatever.
Did you hear that explosion, Monsieur Volps?
I did. It seems the rumors are true, Mousy. The revolution is in full swing.
Go on, get in there. Visitors, Monsieur Volps, visitors.
Also, my food is terrible. Oh no! What did you get? I wonder who... Oh my, King Louis Philippe. Good afternoon, Your Majesty.
Are you Monsieur Volps?
I am, and this is my companion, Mousy.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Majesty.
And I must admit, I rarely have a gentleman of your caliber in this office. Please have a seat. Mousy, fetch His Majesty some tea.
Right away. I hear you can make people disappear?
Ah yes, a new identity, a new face. Indeed, I can make that happen. Of course, there is a price.
How much?
How appropriate is this? How appropriate is this that... Oh my god, this is fantastic. Normally, such a service would cost 100 francs, but for you, Your Majesty, 10,000. I got a curry that had 3 pieces of chicken, isn't anywhere near as spicy as it's meant to be, and a potato side that has so much coriander in it, that's the only thing you can taste. Oh wow, was it a ready meal, dude? Sounds awful. Mousy doesn't get a title, not even Monsieur Mouset. Let's call him Monsieur Mouset from now on. I think that's a great title. £10,000? I don't carry that sort of money on my person. I'm sure you can find a way. That crown on your head and egg in your hand would surely be enough to pay for this exquisite service. That's the golden egg that he took from that beggar woman. It's gotta be. Huh, you are a crook, Monsieur Volps. Now, let's not call each other names. We are both grown men. Now, let's see, you'll need a disguise. He really wants a lot of money, yeah. Oh my god. Hi all. Ah, here we go. Put this on. Ha! How do I look? Mousy, could you come in here for a moment, please?
What is it, Munchauvops? Oh, who is this cockatoo? Where did King Louis Philip go?
It was a wee penguin chick, yeah. You see, Your Majesty?
It's that convincing?
It's that convincing? Of course, but we have to give you a new name and identity to match your new look. We need a name that's original yet ordinary, subtle yet exquisite. Lolly's introduction is hello everyone.
John Smith?
John Smith. We're going to deport him to England. Brilliant, Mousy. You unsure? Your name is now John Smith. You are an upstanding English gentleman. Jess predicted this earlier. Jess actually predicted this. She predicted this earlier. This is amazing.
Je m'appelle John Smith?
That's no good. We'll have to work on your English accent. Repeat after me. My name is John Smith.
My name is John Smith.
Oh, my name is John Smith. Wow, did you grow up in London, Your Majesty? Your accent is impeccable. Really? Tell him, Mousy. Well, I want to see the end of this, but I don't know if my Wi-Fi will let me. Praise the RNG gods. A mod thing to sort out. Okay, no worries, Una. See you soon.
I didn't understand any of it, so it must have been perfect English.
Disguise, name, accent. I think we're all set. Are you ready, Mr. Smith?
I don't think so.
Of course you're ready. Flee, Monsieur, flee. Take a horse to Calais, and from there, hire a boat to take you to the shores of England.
Do you think you will make it? Do you think you will make it to England, Munchauvops?
With that disguise, Mercy, I think our client would be lucky to make it down the street. Come on, let's return this egg to Satan. Well, the king's about to get his just desserts, I think. Yeti domination sounds. I'm Kiddo. I'm that bad kid that invades streams and gets timeouts. I poke people for money. I'm a piercer, don't call the cops. And I'm Kayla's hubby, so hands off. LOL. That's amazing.
Come on, bird brain. Times are wasting. Well, well, well. Look who finally decided to get up.
Give me a break. My legs are killing me from running all over Paris. Teaches you all sorts of history, this game. Actually, I think there's a long history of monarchs using terrible fake names when on the run. Yeah, I agree. I'm back, an annoying person back on Skim streams. On the plus side, he made 100 sponsors. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice indeed. Besides, we just had the case of a century. I think we're allowed one day to relax. Let's play some Jacques Noir. Jack Noir, I believe it is, I think. 100. He's got way more than 10 sponsors. Nuh-uh, look at the stack of mail we have to reply to. It is a good feeling to be one. Mail. Inspector Flaherty has asked us to sign off on some paperwork regarding the death of Frere Remus. Kakariko wants us to arrange a lunch meeting to discuss potential future collaborative projects. And Madame Beaumont has asked us to establish a constitution for the Second Republic, if you can believe that. Plus we have like a dozen requests for legal work from other citizens of Paris. 100 new sponsors in one go would have been absolutely insane. Oh my god. I guess word has gotten around about her involvement in the king's trial, huh? Mon Dieu. So much to do. But all I want is to take a holiday. Hey, Falcon, do you think we're about to see some changes? Changes? The old king is gone. The Prime Minister's resigned. The Second Republic is kicking off. That's why I doubted you, I see. I'm just saying. Do you think this could be the start of a new era of peace for Paris? Yeah, it could be. It could be. I think it just might be, Sparrowson. Don't get me wrong. I'm certain this isn't the last revolt Paris will ever see. Not by a long shot. But maybe, for now, we can have a brief moment of harmony. Ah. A moment of harmony. That sounds nice. But enough talk about politics, Sparrowson. Oh, it's the end of the game. Let's go pick up some breakfast. Sounds good. I feel like pounds et chocolat. A game by Sketchy Locket. Hey, we did it, guys. We did it. Based on the characters and art of J.J. Granville. People, go and see J.J. Granville. His art is amazing. The compositions of Camille Saint-Saëns. Endgame. It's not the end of streaming yet, guys, though. Animated, written, and tested by Mandy Lennon. Thank you very much for the 9 bits, Random. Oh, 5 bits. I misread that. Thank you very much for the 5 bits, Random. Hey, the chilies are out for the end of the game. It's just all the characters, like, all in one go. It's great. Madame Beaumont. This game wouldn't be impossible without the Kickstarter. Thank you, Kickstarter people. Thank you, Kickstarter people. Extra thanks to the Internet Archive and Wikimedia Commons. I guess they did a lot of historical researching for this game. Which makes sense with all the references. Hey, thank you, Kev, for the 100 bits. You helped the king avoid justice. Oh, thank you very much, dude. That's great. That's awesome. Oh, guys, we did it. Dave Chung, my last name. We did it, guys. We reached the end of Route B, illegality. The end you received was determined by the decisions you made in Chapter 3. Yeah, well, we did kind of cheat a bit, game, to be fair. We did go back again. Try tackling the tile in Catacombs differently in order to see a different ending. Thank you for playing Avery Attorney. No, thank you for making a wonderful game. Thank you. Don't think it's over, though, guys. Let's go. We're going to see the other endings because we can. What we do need to do is we need to go to the end. I want to see case 4A because it should be interesting. I want to go to the end of the case 3. Here they are. There they are. I'll ask one more time. What is your name? Kokoriku's all stringed up. I'm afraid we're not going to be seeing Kokoriku for so long, guys. It's only to get the ending. It's only to get the ending. It's not... Don't worry too much about it. Are you with the police? The Royal Guards? Speak, bird. Man Beaumont, we've been here all night and he simply ain't talking. He didn't react to coaxing. He didn't react to torture. Maybe it's time to, you know, administer some justice. Yep, Kokoriku is dying once more. He's going to die twice tonight, even. Because we've got to see 2 different endings. So, be on the lookout. Poor chicken. Sorry, chicken. I'm afraid this has to be done. Justice. Oh, that word. Oh, the rooster finally crows. You want to know who I am? Fine. My name is Severin Kokoriku. I am a public prosecutor for the Cour d'Assises. Well, Sevi, it's been a pleasure, but we can't be having spies running around our base of operations now, can we? Also, need you pronounce my last name correctly because the E is silent. Yeah, I know it's not Chiang, it's Chung. Dave Chung. Yeah, I knew that. So without further ado, I hereby sentence you to... Lowers? Lowers? Is it Lowers?
Wait a minute, Piero. This is no ordinary spy.
'Cause he's a prosecutor. Be made into a bad curry for Remus. Yeah. For Remu, sorry. Not for Remus. Possibly Remus might join in on that. Bad curry for Remu. For Remu.
No, because he's the bastard who condemned my father 10 years ago.
I have a friend whose last name is Leoise. Interesting. Whoa, are you sure?
I had my suspicions when I saw his smug air of arrogance, his holier-than-thou glare.
Probably would taste better than the one I had, and more filling. Haha! Last name you will never find out mine. The only person on the internet who knows my last name. Guess it. I don't know your last name. Yeah, Lolly probably knows.
But now that I know his name and occupation, there is no doubt. Do you remember, Bird? Do you remember the trial of a homeless lion in the winter of 1835? What was your father's name? John Beaumont. Oh, Beaumont.
Cockerel is meant to be not so good. Never eaten one. I know, right? It's a male bird. If you were here, I'd treat you to a better curry. Winchester has awesome curry places. Nice, nice. That may come in handy for future, Una. I'm sure you know what I mean.
What were his crimes? His only crime was trying to feed a starving child. He took a handful of vegetables from a grocer's stand, not out of greed, but out of sheer desire to see me survive. But it was seen by a policeman, another arrogant cockerel like yourself, actually. So my father was thrown in jail. He was dragged to court. I had the privilege of watching the proceedings from the stands.
I also know her full name, but I'm not going to go saying it. Yeah, I wouldn't. Would you guys like to know my name? Probably most of you who have received donations from me know my name. But would anyone else like to know my name?
I remember your sharp words. This man is a thief. This man is a scoundrel. He deserves the harshest possible punishment for his crimes.
Cockaliki soup uses cockerels. I doubt it does these days. No, probably not. Yeah, Una knows it too. Appreciate the thought, Una. I know not the order to place anymore. Yeah. Jess and Una know mine. So...
You didn't care about the consequences. You didn't care about why my father did what he did. All you cared about was fulfilling your lust to see a criminal behind bars. My father received a sentence of 5 years. He died on his third.
My name's on my Twitter if anyone finds that. I'm not going to find it because I don't use Twitter. Bet you can't guess my name. Well, I know your first name is Kevin, but I don't know your second name. Actually, I don't know that your name is Kevin, but I presume that your name is Kevin and that I don't know your second name.
Do you remember him? Mademoiselle, in all my days as a prosecutor, I have seen over thousands of cases. I'm not going to remember a single bread thief. You rotten conard! We're all just insects to you, aren't we? Who cares if a child starves on the streets, as long as you put enough criminals behind bars to meet your quota, am I right?
You think Kevin's name is Bernard? Oh, interesting.
Your silence speaks volumes of your guilt. Severin Kokoriku, you've been tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of a conspiracy, of the murder of the Croque Monsieur, and the murder of my father, Jean Beaumont. Oh, I have been found guilty? Mademoiselle, if you want to shoot me so you can fulfill your revenge fantasies, then by all means, shoot me. It would be odd if it wasn't Kevin, wasn't it? Yeah, I know, right? It would be odd, so that's why I'm assuming. But don't pretend for a moment that this mob resembles a court of justice in any form. A court of justice? Now there's a contradiction. Bird, you know nothing of justice. Frere Remus, read this man his last rites. Oh, I know your name, Yuna, yeah. I do. With pleasure, madame. Alright, here's where it gets different, guys. Here's where it changes. Here's where things are different. Falcon, we have to make a move. Say something. I name myself after Endless Mike, the bully in an old TV show. Oh, interesting. Nice. And I am Jolique, the Dutch person with the weird name. Oh, Jolique. Interesting. Nice. I like it. Stay silent. This is the change. Kokoriku's going to die if you don't say anything. I'm going to stay silent. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. What? Do you have any last words? Just pull the trigger and be done with it. And that's what happens. That's Route 4A. There's nothing more to see here. Let's go. Falcon? Oh, Yolika. Oh, interesting. Yolika. Okay. My name sounds more French than Dutch, though Leek is a common Dutch name. Oh, you could be in this game then, essentially. I'm a semi-British Chinese girl with an English name, so yeah. I like your name. Falcon, stop! What the hell are you doing? Where are you going? Look around you, Sparrowson. Fat cat bourgeois are getting away with murder. Wolves have infested the courts and churches. Severin Kokoriku, perhaps the most righteous person in all of France, is lying dead at the hands of an unruly mob. Justice is dead, Sparrowson. It doesn't have to be like that. You could have done something to save Severin. You want to be a heroic lawyer so badly? Fine, go be a hero. You don't need my help. The key to the Avery Attorney Office. Take it. Shit, no, he's separating from Sparrowson. What are you? No, stop with the melodrama, Falcon. If we hurry, we'll be able to tell Inspector Valerti what we saw, and he'll be able to arrest the rebels before they escape. So do it. You don't need me to hold your hand. And when you see the inspector, make sure to tell him this. The Viridian Killer has returned. The Viridian Killer? I don't understand. Falcon, where are you going? Falcon! That would have been very depressing if I'd got this ending naturally, but thankfully. My, to think that Papa would buy this place for just little old me. I must throw a party to celebrate. Let's see. I'll need some lights, some decorations, and some world-class cuisine. Bloody rare steak, perhaps? But what to do about music? Oh, I should ask my Papa if he knows any pop stars. Someone like Monsieur Liszt. Or Liszt. You disgust me. Who said that?
It was you, Dame Catiline. It was you who showed me the ugly face of injustice. It was you who told me that our court system is corrupt to the core. It was you who made me realize that if a man desires justice, he must bring it about with his own 2 hands.
What's with that mask? Monsieur Falcon, is that you?
Oh my god, we've turned into the Viridian Killer! Falcon is dead. He perished in the graves that lie under our very feet. You can call me the Viridian Killer. Is this the darkest timeline? Yeah, I think so. This is the darkest dungeon timeline. You disgust me is my new way of approaching people. Hi, Remu, you disgust me.
The Viridian...
Jesus Christ! Act 4A, Liberty.
What am I supposed to do now? Falcon? Oh, it's you, Inspector.
Monsieur Sparrowson, I must congratulate you. Thanks to your quick actions on Wednesday, we were able to find and apprehend the rebel leader while she still lurked in her den. Wasn't even paying attention what happened. Beaumont shot Cocorico. Then Falcon said, "Screw it all, I'm leaving the office to you, Sparrowson." Then he went off to go kill Dame Catiline and became the Viridian Killer. So yeah.
I was just doing my duty, Inspector.
Don't be so modest. Lesser men wouldn't have delved into the catacombs so brazenly. You're a hero. Yeah, the Falcon became the Viridian Killer. Why is he called the Viridian Killer? I don't know. What colour is Viridian again? Blue, is it?
But Cocorico died. I can't help but feel that I could have done something to save him.
Cocorico died an honourable and righteous man. His sacrifice wasn't for nothing.
Still...
Sparrowson, if you are looking to redeem Cocorico's death in a fitting manner, then I have the perfect gift for you. Here, take it.
What's this? It looks like a license to practice law. Does this mean...
Correct. In light of the extreme circumstances, the king has granted you the power of an interim prosecutor. Wow, we've become a prosecutor. This game took a real turn, indeed. A kind of green. Oh, I see. Green killer, huh?
Wow, I'm an officially qualified lawyer, and as a prosecutor, no less.
This is just temporary, you understand, but if you prove yourself, who knows? Maybe I could pull some strings to make it permanent.
This is amazing. Wait, why have you given me this?
I'm glad you ask. We need a prosecutor to lead the case against Leonie Beaumont, the ringleader of the rebel group.
Beaumont? The scary-looking lioness?
New protagonist, Sparrowson. Bit like your username is on my screen, Remu, but I think that might be different to everyone. Yeah, I can see that his username is green, yeah. A bit like that, yeah.
I would be honoured to take the job, but why aren't you asking one of the other prosecutors? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, Rupert Rabbington?
Rabbington? Ha! I wouldn't trust that klutz to make my tea, let alone handle a case as important as this. Blue-green for me. Yeah, he said it, yeah. Sparrowson, you clearly have nerves and brains. I am confident you are ready to take this on. Well, good for Sparrowson, I have to say.
Okay, I'll do it.
Bit darker than that, but close enough. Fair enough.
So, what do I do?
Well, your job as a prosecutor is to interview Beaumont. Yeah, DMS is green, but sort of more lighter green, I guess? More in-your-face green, whereas Remu is more sort of a turquoise, I guess. We've already beat all the information out we can get out of her, but you must read Beaumont our charges and see if you can uncover any new facts.
Right, got it. And what charges would those be?
There are 3. First, the murder of Severin Cocorico.
Of course.
Second, conspiring to incite a rebellion.
Makes sense.
Third, the murder of Dame Cataline de Mao.
Right.
Wait, what? Oh, you didn't hear the news? On Friday evening, there was an enormous explosion at Chateau Crenier. Only one person was inside at the time, Dame Cataline de Mao, and she was killed instantly.
What was she doing there? I thought Baron Rogiel owned the household.
In light of Baron's death, the properties were auctioned off. The de Maus were the one to purchase the chateau. We suspect that Dame Cataline was touring the hall for the first time when she met her fate.
Oh, so your favourite colour is neon green. Nice. Remu is turquoise. I like red, so mine's red. Tube of Viridian paint here. I recall it being expensive. Yeah, I imagine it is.
Meow.
This is surreal. But wait, you arrested Leonie Beaumont straight after I met you, right? And that was on Wednesday afternoon. How could she possibly be guilty of committing a crime on Friday evening if she was in custody at the time?
Simple. She has a large gang. She didn't plant the explosives herself, but we can be sure she gave the order.
I don't understand the motive. Did Leonie Beaumont hate Dame Cataline?
Come on, Sparrowson. You've been granted prosecutor powers. You must start thinking like a prosecutor.
Right, okay. Beaumont ordered to have Dame Cataline killed because... she hates the bourgeois? It was an attack on the bourgeois. A rebel like Beaumont would have no doubt a deep hatred of the higher classes of society. Even in jail, she wants them dead.
That's a good theory. You seem to have a solid grasp of the rebel mindset, at least. Anyway, you may want to see the crime scene for yourself.
Chateau Crinier?
Yes, it's just a giant mound of rubble now, but as a prosecutor you ought to see it with your own eyes.
Right, got it.
The trial is in 3 days' time. Beaumont's fate is all but guaranteed, so just turn up to the courthouse and you'll be fine. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Wait a minute, Inspector. About it, Falcon.
You told me he turned cowardly and fled. What of it?
Never mind.
I'm sorry that your friend ran away, Sparrowson, but try to focus on the case. That's what matters.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to be the best prosecutor that Paris has ever seen. Oh, by the way, should I move the camera back up to the top? I'm not sure. Or do you guys like it at the bottom? I don't mind personally, but yeah, possibly more people die. Possibly. I'm actually going to take a short break because I need to get some water and maybe... Well, no, I'm going to eat anything now. It's too late to eat anything. Get some water and just take a breather because it's really hot in my room and I need to, I don't know, get some air in, I guess. Get a fan. So I will be right back. I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes, I guess, and we'll continue this trial. I'll put the music on whilst I'm AFK. See you soon.
Alright everyone, we're back. And as I said earlier, I'm going to try my best to speak a little more softly from now, because I've been hamming it up and it doesn't do my voice box any good to ham it up all the time. So for now I'm just going to be a little bit softer. It might impact the accents, but it doesn't matter too much to me. So we've only got 2 places to go, I suppose. We should go to the crime scene. Oh, Uni, you're so nice. You're so nice. So nice. You awesome too, you know? You're just really awesome. You're awesome. Awesome.
This is Chateau Criniere? Wow, it's completely destroyed. I think this is where the foyer was. So the main hall must be that big pile of charred rubble over there. Hey, must have been one heck of an explosion. How many gunpowder kegs were used? Aha, a lawyer? Ah, Robinio, don't sneak up on me like that.
Yeah, I did. I got just gone Friday was the last day I have for about 3 weeks. So yeah, I have a lot of days off basically. I'm going to Turkey on Wednesday, so I won't be back for quite some time. I'll be gone for about 2 weeks. Then as soon as I've come back from Turkey, I'll also be going away for another couple of days with with a group of friends. So makes it quite sort of difficult to stream, as you can imagine. So this is my last stream in a long time, probably until the start of June actually, this stream. So yeah, enjoy it guys. This is my last labor of love for the entire month of May, and then I'll come back kicking strong in June. Just press gang some folks tomorrow morning. I'm confused.
Wait, shouldn't you be doing community service at the Louvre? Nope, I've done my time. Now I'm free to follow my passion. Your passion of scaring people? No, Birdbrain. My passion of wartime photography?
Yes, I probably will get tanned, yes.
See, when I heard the massive explosion last week, I knew that I could get some juicy action shots. I was one of the first on the scene.
June is going to be a pretty good month for me too. I'm glad that it's going to be good for you, Una. It's going to be pretty nice. Oh, cool. I was just thinking bank holiday wise. Sounds like a nice plan. Bank holiday made and St. Andrews all busy. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame indeed. Yeah, you don't work anymore, do you? So kind of every day kind of blurs together, I suppose. Just makes bank holidays kind of annoying for you, I suppose. Yeah, I want to see that.
Juicy action shots? Haven't you heard? Photographies of violence. Photographs of violence, death, and mayhem all make for great photograph opportunities.
Classy.
Don't judge me. People will pay big money for this stuff. Art galleries, newspapers, lawyers. Speaking of which, where is that partner of yours? The big guy? We don't work together anymore. Really? That's unfortunate.
I'm fairly pink today, never tan. Ouch, ouchie. It's been one hot day, I have to say. I might even have had some colour myself, but not too much, I guess.
I managed to get this great photograph of the event, and I figured if he was attached to the case, he might be interested in it. Hey, I'm working on his case. Show me. You are? Really? Alright then. This is your great photograph? It's blurry. I can't make anything out.
Off sick for the time being. Aw. Shame. Hope you get it better. Well, yeah, I need at least a 30-second exposure for a good picture. It's not my fault that stupid people move around and ruin it. Had to get sun today because I'm vitamin D deficient at the moment. Ouch. Ouch. That feeling when you have to get sun.
What good is a blurry picture to me? I can touch it up if you want. Draw over the blur. Add some details. No doctoring. Bad, Robinho. Geez, you lawyers are a confusing bunch. Look, this is the only photograph of the event. Do you want it or not?
Yeah, I'll take it. It's free stuff.
Fine, I'll take it off your hands. Whoa, I didn't say you can have this for free. 20 francs. 20 francs for that garbage? 20 francs for this work of art that I could sell to a collector for 10,000 francs. You're robbing me blind at 20.
10.
Nuh-uh, no bartering. 20 or no photograph for you.
Fine.
Alright. Here's your money, you thief. And here's your photograph. It's a pleasure doing business with you, buddy. None of you excuse me, I have a crime scene to investigate.
Yeah, Sparrison's hands bother me too. I was painting in the garden, but probably overdid it. Oh, I'd love to see sometime, dude.
Yes, it's indeed a big pile of rubble. Does Inspector realize you really expect me to troll through all this wreckage for clues? I'll be here all day and all night. If you're looking for gold and valuables, forget it. Looters picked the place clean within hours after the explosion. I'm not here for gold. I'm looking for clues. Sure you are. Well, either way, there's nothing left of value here. Can I make a suggestion? From one buddy to another. Try the garden. The garden? The explosions disintegrated the whole front of the house, but the back was pretty much untouched. So if there are any clues left, I wager that would be the place to look. Oh, thanks, Robinho. That's a big help.
He's starting to sound more like Falcon, moment by moment.
Oh, I was hoping for a tip or something.
Don't be greedy, Robinho. Don't be greedy. Wonder if I could get the fan over here and somehow connect it without it looking really weird. I might have to block the lava lamp, but and I'm worried if I unplug something from this big multi-tap that the whole PC's gonna die, because sometimes it does. Well, guys, I warn you in advance, if the PC dies and the stream ends, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, I think it's alright. Slightly concerned there. Right, let's get the fan. Oh, it doesn't even block the lava lamp. That's good. I mean, it sort of does, but... Oh, that thing's hot. Jesus. It sort of does, but it doesn't at the same time, so that's not bad, actually. I'm quite impressed. That is... There we go. Why isn't it bloody working, though? For God's sake. Piece of junk. Dead. Fuck. Bloomin' hell. Rip. Fan. I'm going to have to get another fan, guys. Enjoy Sparrowson looking fondly at the fountain, I suppose. Because I cannot. It's too hot. It's ridiculous. Oh, freaking heck, that was... Jesus. This piece of junk. I'll be right back. Right, fan installation take 2. Oh, I don't like knots. It's not to be dealing with knots right now. There we go. Part 2 of the fan episode. Alright. Does it block the lava lamp? No, it doesn't. Oh, I don't want it to move. No, I want it to be on my face perpetually. Please. No. There we go. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Can you guys hear that? If so, I apologise, but it's either that or no stream, I'm afraid, because it's too freaking hot. I've opened the windows, I've turned the radiator off, I've got myself a water, you know, only faintly. Well, that's good. Alright, I'm back. Let's do this. Chair stream, neat addition. The rip bit. Thanks very much, Random. It's almost identical to when I was last here. Well, I guess it's time to go clue hunting. Hey, Falcon. I have a joke. Horse walks into a bar and... Oh, Jess, you... More horse jokes for you. Oh, it's so depressing. There's no Falcon. Never mind. I still don't like these little cherub people. They can't be trusted. It's not been too hot where I live. It was pretty overcast this morning, so that kept the temperature down. You lucky man. It's really hot here. Fountain is still running. I wonder who pays for the maintenance cost. They haven't replied and I'm stressing? What are you stressing about? What's up, Jess? Can't quite see the inside the top basin from here, but I can't imagine there'll be another mystery cigar. It couldn't hurt to look, I suppose, but I refuse to get my feet wet. There's something dangling at the top. If I stand on my tiptoes, I can just about reach it without falling in. Splash. Oh no, he did it. Wow. I did it. It's a scrap of paper. It looks like it's been torn off or something. I see some writing. It's a little smudge from the water, but I can still read it. Let's see. Yeah, hugs for you, Jess. Hugs for you.
Sparrowson, believe in yourself.
What? What? I'm busy.
Don't you want me to come in?
No. Lol. That was me, ma'am. She thought I needed another fan. Or she thought the fan that I found was broken. But actually it was not broken, so I didn't need a fan. So she was bringing in a fan. And I'm like, no, I don't need a fan. I'm fine, I've got one. And it was all a big misunderstanding. But, yeah.
Sparrowson, believe in yourself.
I know, my mum's nice.
No way, this message is for me. Did Falcon write this? Did he leave this message here because he knew I would check the fountain? But that means... Did Falcon play a part in the explosion at Chateau Criniere?
Need more fans? No, this one's really good actually, it's working well. It's working pretty well, I have to say. Yeah, that's good.
Oh man, so many questions. I should definitely stash this away. It might be a key piece of evidence in the trial.
Fountain note has been added to your evidence folder. You could say more fans as in followers or more fans in the object. Oh yeah, I do need more fans, yeah.
This statue's a little quiet. Maybe he's just a little hoarse.
Oh dear.
This statue is innately beautiful. Innately beautiful. Wouldn't you say, Falcon?
Never mind. Poor Sparrowson.
This was the spot where Monsieur Grenouille was killed.
The frog.
The bloody patch is no longer sticky, but the stain remains.
Nothing more to examine. Sparrowson is losing it indeed.
I'm done here. Bye garden, bye fountain, bye horses and creepy cherubs.
Wow.
You're back. Did you find anything interesting? Yep. Oh, do share. It's nothing you'll be interested in. It's lawyering stuff. Well, I best be getting on my way. Good stuff. Good day. Ahem. Yes? Do I receive a tip for generously letting you in on a valuable lead? Sure, here's a tip. You can quickly remove the skin from potatoes by boiling them for a few minutes and then dunking them in cold water. That's actually a great tip.
Wow, I got away with that. Jeez. How did I get away with that? I shouldn't have been able to tell him anything. Huh. Alright, so down to the prison. We need to interrogate Beaumont. Hello there.
Huh, another police officer. You look a little short for an interrogation specialist. Oh no, I'm not an officer. My name is Sparrowson.
Skim is still streaming? Jesus, I'll have to take note of that one. Hold on, guys. Let me grab the link. There we go. I've taken the link now.
My name is Sparrowson. I'm a prosecutor, see? Totally different. What does that slip say? Interim prosecutor? Huh, I knew I'd been getting out of here alive,
but they didn't have to insult me by putting some junior lawyer on my case. Hey, I'm no junior. I'm the real deal. Nice try. I saw the issue date on that slip. You're as fresh-faced as they come. Yeah, well, fresh-faced or not, I'm the one that's in charge of prosecuting you. So first things first, you are Leonie Beaumont, are you not? Yeah, that's me. Okay, great. I'm in the right jail cell. That's a good start. Now, mademoiselle, I have to read your... Don't call me mademoiselle. Do I look like a child to you? Well, children don't normally lead rebellions, I guess. Anyway, madame, I have to read you your charges. Let's see where to start. You're being charged with the murder of Severin Cocorico. And I know you're guilty of that because I saw it with my own eyes. Really? You saw that bird's death? Yep, I was lingering in the shadows.
Oh, right, yeah, that's why it was confusing to me. I was confused that she didn't know who Sparrowson was. But then I realised in this ending, they never actually meet Beaumont. They just look on in the shadows and then leave. So that's what was confusing about it.
I heard your speech. I saw you put the pistol to his head and pull the trigger. I watched your expression. You didn't show a hint of remorse. You really were there, and I had no idea we were being watched. I gave you too little credit. I thought you were a law school dork, but now I find you're some sort of spy. I am like a spy, aren't I? The name's Sparrowson. Sparrowson. Licensed to practice law for the immediate future. My mistake, you're still a dog. Oh, well at least I'm not a murderer. This schoolyard banter is idiotic. Read me my next charge. You're being charged with conspiring to incite a rebellion. I suppose I would be a fool to deny that. But you know, I never wanted violence. I thought maybe if I could do things right, this could be a peaceful revolution. I would find that easier to believe, madame, if hundreds of weapons weren't found in your catacombs hideout. Huh, blame the wolf and crocodile who pushed me into buying them. Would you like to elaborate on that? Not really. I take full responsibility for my own actions. Read the next charge. You're being charged with the murder of Dame Cataline de Mao. Who? She's a bourgeois kitten. Small, sickly sweet, flutters her eyelashes, but pulls out your heart when you least expect it. I have no idea who this person is. Well, there was an explosion at Chateau Criniere on Friday evening, and Inspector Valerti is confident you were behind it. I don't trust that inspector dude, though, to be fair. Last Friday, when I was sitting in this jail cell? Yep, that Friday. I have no idea why the police feel like tacking some random unrelated charge onto my list of crimes. But it makes no difference. Even without that charge, I'm guaranteed to face the guillotine blade, right? Right. Or the noose if the judge is sick of guillotines that day. But madame, I want to do my job right. Part of that involves not prosecuting for crimes you didn't commit. If there's any way you can prove that you weren't involved in the explosion at Chateau Criniere, please tell me now. No, let them charge me. Maybe I'll be taking the fall for some poor sod who doesn't deserve to be punished. That's not how justice works, madame. Huh, you know nothing of justice. Go on, what's my next charge? Actually, it looks like that's everything. Well, madame, I shall see you in court shortly, for your demise. I'll try to get to the bottom of this Chateau Criniere business, but in any case, I advise you to make peace with this world. Wait, it was Sparrowson, wasn't it? Let me ask you something before you go. Do you resent me for killing your friend?
Any ideas, guys? What do you think we should do? I want to see interesting dialogue. I suppose saying we resent her probably would give interesting dialogue, but... At this point, it's all just bonus fluff anyway. I resent her. Well, that's good enough for me. Yeah, I resent you, madame. Severin Coquerico was a good man. He was more than good. He was one of the most virtuous men I have ever met. When you killed him to justify some petty grudge, France became a much darker place. I'm going to see to it that you are punished to the full extent of the law for each and every one of your horrific crimes. And when you are guillotined at the Place d'Austerlitz, maybe then France will reclaim a sliver of the light that you stole. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's a new Sparrowson. New and improved. Badass Sparrowson. So, Sparrowson, how confident do you feel about this trial? I'm confident. Meh. I'm super confident. We're going to get a guilty verdict for that line. For sure. That's the spirit. Let's kick some derriere. Oh my god, he's talking to himself, isn't he? Jesus. Yeah, let's do this. He's gone absolutely mad. I should get an assistant. Yeah, he's talking to himself like Falcon is there, yeah. Ah, the doors are opening. Poor Sparrowson.
Alright, settle down, everyone. Settle down. Is the prosecution here?
Sparrowson, present. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Excellent. Are the jury all present?
All present and accounted for, Your Honor. And it is to my understanding the defense is representing themselves today, correct? Wow. That's quite a twist. That's your cue, madame. You can see I'm here. Just skip this pantomime nonsense and convict me already.
Now, we have a procedure to follow, madame. Let's do this right.
Oh, fine. Yes, I, Leonie Beaumont, am here.
Very good. Now, defendant, you are being accused of three crimes. First, you are charged with the murder of Severin Coquerico, the well-respected and benevolent prosecutor who worked for this very court.
A benevolent prosecutor? What a joke of a phrase.
Silence, if you please. Second, you are charged with conspiring to incite a rebellion.
I know, he is too innocent. And we shall have our rebellion.
I said silence. Order, order. Your third charge is for the murder of Dame Catalan de Mau.
Sure, why not? Your Honor, I have no doubt that the defender is guilty of her first and second charges. In fact, I myself bore witness to the murder of Severin Coquerico. I could even deliver a testimony of the events. That won't be necessary, I confess.
Silence from the defense, please. Continue, prosecutor.
As I was saying, those two charges aren't to be contended. In my mind, they're as clear as day. But I would like to address the third charge in this trial section. The bombing of Chateau Crinière. The murder of Dame Cataline. I plead guilty. Not just to the murder of Dame whoever, but to all three charges.
Plead whatever you like, madame. I don't believe that you played any part in the attack.
You
were in jail at the time of the incident. You couldn't possibly have had the means to even issue an order to a lackey. To help me uncover the truth, I called the investigative officer, Inspector Valerti, to the witness stand. Inspector Valerti, please approach the stand and recite the oath.
Just what are you playing at, Monsieur Sparrison?
What am I playing at?
This was in... Oh god, I'm getting all my voices mixed up now. This was intended to be a straightforward trial. Why are you dragging us out with needless pedantry?
I'm securing justice.
Is that what you call this nonsense? Justice? Fine, but you're wasting everyone's time if you ask me. Whatever, let's get this over with. I, Inspector Just Valerti, swear to speak, without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Yeah, there is a special providence in the fall of a sparrow.
Excellent, on to the questioning. Now, Inspector, why do you believe that Madame Beaumont is behind the bombing of Chateau Crinieri?
Is it not obvious? Because she has a crystal clear motive. Watching Law and Order at the same time, brilliant. The Madame wants a rebellion. By killing a prominent bourgeois figure in a dramatic manner, she stirs up tension between the classes.
A motive? That's all you're going by?
Obviously not. I have evidence too.
You have evidence that Madame Beaumont was behind the bombing? Real evidence?
No worries, Remu. See you later, dude. Have a good one. Thank you for watching, my friend. Oh dear, he's got real evidence.
You didn't tell me about this before the trial.
I didn't think it was necessary to tell you. How was I to know you would drag this out? Enough bickering, you two. Inspector, please present your evidence. Very well, Your Honor. This is a poster that was found at the crime scene. It was crudely fastened to a pillar around 50 meters from where the explosion occurred. You will burn for all your sins. That message is no doubt intended as a declaration of violence, a warning of what's to come. Oh god, the music volume is way too loud. As you can see, the poster was damaged in the explosion and the ensuing fire. The signatures at the bottom are nearly unreadable. Despite this, it is evident that two names fit the space perfectly. Those names are Fontaine and Piero.
Fontaine and Piero, the two bar dwellers? I mean, I knew they were rebels because I saw them in the catacombs with my own eyes, but do you really think they did this?
Of course, no other names fit the gap. It is far too much of a coincidence for it to be anyone else.
It's true. I can't think of any other names that clearly fill in the gaps.
The inspector's evidence appears to be pretty convincing, prosecutor. Are you done with your direct examination?
No, Your Honor. No, I'm not. There is no way that the poster was written by Fontaine and Piero, and I intend to prove it.
You're welcome to try, but make it snappy, Monsieur Sparrison.
Inspector, you say that Fontaine and Piero made this poster. There are other possibilities. Maybe Piero and Fontaine had no part in this attack.
They are fugitive They are fugitive rebels associated with Madame Beaumont, and their names fit the burn signature.
But it's been a realm of possibility that another person was involved, right?
Do you have someone in mind, prosecutor, or are you just picking at a theory?
do have someone in mind. Actually, I have even more than that. I have evidence that another person was involved with the Chateau Criniere attack.
How about this?
Inspector Valerti, I found this note in the garden fountain of Chateau Criniere.
A note, you say? Let's have a look. Sparrowson, believe in yourself. What is this sentimental rubbish? Some sort of self-help pamphlet?
Ignore the contents of the note for a moment, Prince Inspector. Focus on the shape of the paper.
The shape? Well, it appears to be a torn corner of paper, probably ripped from a larger sheet. Wait, this tear? It looks familiar.
You see it too. The torn edge of the note matches the torn corner of this poster. What conclusion can we draw from this? I posit the person who wrote this note is the same person who designed and wrote the poster.
That's a reasonable claim, but I don't see anything to indicate who wrote this note. It's unsigned.
It doesn't need a signature, Inspector. I know of only one person who would leave a note in a place like that.
Unfortunately, it was J.J. Falcon.
I don't want to throw anyone under the horse carriage, especially this person. But, well, in my opinion, the only person who fits is...
What, do? What was that? What's going on? An explosion!
Oh god, an explosion. It sounded like it came from right outside.
No doubt about it. Beaumont, did you arrange this?
What? Me? I have no idea what's going on. I hate to, be the bearer of, bad news, but, in a manner of speaking, how to put this?
For pity's sake, spished out, monsieur.
Fire! There's a big fire!
Here, in the Palace de Justice?
Not just in the Palace of Justice. The whole island is ablaze. It's crazy. We've got to get out of here right now.
Okay, you heard the rabbit. Everybody clear out. Court is adjourned. Wow, there's a random fire. I'm not through with you, Beaumont. Spit it out. Are you behind this fire?
I told you, I have no idea what's going on. Now, could you please undo my shackles so I can avoid burning to death? We need to go, Inspector.
Don't lie to me, Lioness. Is this your plan? Is this one of your lackeys trying to break you out? Is this the start of the revolution, a rebellion proper?
You're acting ridiculous. I'm telling you that explosion had nothing to do with me.
You're telling the truth, aren't you? And you honestly played no part in the Chateau Criniere incident, and you honestly know nothing about this fire. Seriously, we have to go, Prince Inspector. Right, let's go.
Wait, Sparrowson. Undo my shackles, please. You aren't going to seriously let me die in here, are you?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Now we have a huge choice on our hands. Is Sparrowson a murderer? I don't think he is, but... oh boy. I think Sparrowson isn't a murderer personally, but... because that is outright murder. That's not justice, that's murder. Because you're refusing to aid someone who you know is going to die. That's negligence leading to murder, you know? It's, well, maybe it's, I don't know, what would you even call that? Is it murder? I'm not sure. If you're negligent of someone that you know is going to die, is it murder? I don't know. I guess it depends on whether you caused the incident or not. You could just be accused of negligence, which is a crime of its own, I think. But, I don't actually know. He's not a murderer, though, so...
Of course not. Sit tight. I think they keep a spare set of jail keys around the judge's podium somewhere.
Oh, he's coming over. Oh. Is he going to find it?
I swear it's somewhere around here. Sparrowson, for what it's worth, I'm sorry for killing that prosecutor, Cocorico. I would be lying if I said that killing a bird didn't bring me relief. It did. It took a weight off my heart that had been there for years. But I'm starting to think that what I did was... well, it wasn't justice. I don't think it was, at least. Ah, I found the key. Take it. Undo your chains and you're free to go. You're letting me walk? Yep. You know that I'm going to take this opportunity to flee the country, right? Sounds good. Try Britain. Or maybe America? I hear America is nice. Why are you doing this? I thought prosecutors were all about punishing the guilty. I don't know much about being a prosecutor, madame. I've only had this job for 4 days after all. But I do know that Cocorico wouldn't call a person burning to death justice, even if that person were guilty. I'm just following his example.
Just woke up from a 2-hour nap. Wow, Britt. How was your nap? Was it good? Hope you're feeling better. It's nice to see you, indeed.
You're following Cocorico's example? Was the Cocorico I saw as a child different to the Cocorico I killed? I don't know. I hear people can change. We don't really have time for this discussion, madame. Because, you know, fiery imminent death and stuff. Right, you lead the way. Actually, I'm meeting the inspector out front, so you may want to take a back exit. The inspector would see us both hang if he knew what I just did. I understand. Then we probably won't meet again, so I suppose this is goodbye. Indeed. Good luck, Madame Beaumont. And to you, Sparrowson. You are a first-rate lawyer.
Because you know, fiery imminent death and stuff, yeah.
I'm first-rate?
Good, you made it out safely. Any problems? Feeling slightly better today. Today I've had stomach pains. I've been slightly dehydrated, so I drank 5 large glasses of water. Yeah, definitely a good idea. And I'm sorry to hear you've had stomach pains. I'm glad you're feeling slightly better, though. I mean, yeah, you've got to keep drinking water in this weather because it is just too hot.
No problems at all.
Excellent. It looks like the rabbit was right. Buildings are on fire from riverside to riverside. We need to get off the island right away. Yeah, you guys are so cute being ill together. I hope you can both get better soon.
Hold on, Inspector. There's something important I need to tell you.
Save it. Our safety takes priority. The fastest way out of here would be via Rue d'Arcole by Notre Dame. Let's not dawdle, Monsieur Sparrowson. On the streets of Ile-de-la-Cité, panicked people of all ages and classes scurry away from the engulfing fire. Smoke billows out of the burning buildings, enveloping the sky in a dark cloud. Huh, this place is in utter chaos.
Inspector, slow down. I really need to tell you this. It can wait. It really can't. Listen, back in the catacombs, Falcon told me something. I thought he was just saying stupid things because I was angry and stressed. But then, with the Chateau Criniere incident and now this, well, I think it might have been telling the truth and...
Cut the preamble and spit it out.
Falcon told me that he was the Viridian killer. Inspector? Are you okay?
Heh, I knew it. Run along, Sparrowson. Get off the island safely. Water's amazing, and it comes out of taps as much as you want. Yeah, exactly, Kev, exactly.
You aren't coming too?
He wasn't. In the end, he wasn't. He's just taking on that persona. But in this ending, he is a killer because he kills Cataline Demal. No, I think I'm going to arrest the Viridian killer. I've hunted him for 18 years, and now I finally have my opportunity. But yeah, he is a killer.
You're going to arrest Falcon, but you don't know where he is.
I do know where he is. The arrogant Phil's Depot is watching us right now.
He is? I don't see him.
Like I said, this is my arrest to make, Sparrowson. Run along.
Inspector?
15 boards for the story of the Battle of the Sun. What the hell? That's awful that they make you do that.
What do I do now?
Oh, Falcon's about to kill himself. No, he's about to kill himself. He's on the top of the tower. Such a beautiful view. A perfect place to watch the city burn. Or is he just watching the city burn? He's gone mad. Inspector, it's about time. Come on, step out of the shadows. Yo, I knew it. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I knew it. You were the one responsible for the bombings of the July Revolution. You are the one responsible for the bombings of today. You are the Viridian killer. I am. Ha! Such a brazen confession. Oh yeah, true, Kev, actually, yeah. That's a good point. You knew before Sparrowson told you, didn't you? How long have you known? Don't say I called it. I've always had my suspicions. A falcon's acting as a defense lawyer? Laughable. It's in your nature to be a bird of prey. But it wasn't until Kakariko and I carried out our investigation that my suspicions turned into evidence-based reasoning. You changed your name between 1829 and 1832. Why? Because you wanted to distance yourself from the old identity, that of the Viridian killer. I knew that you had the murderous spirit in you. I knew that under the right pressure, I could draw that spirit out. So I created a perfect scenario. You are a fool, Inspector, but I can't fault your intuition. I suppose you would wish to arrest me. Of course, I will arrest you. I will have you tried, and I will have you executed in the name of justice. Justice. You talk as if I'm the only one who stands here as a sinner. You, Inspector, are just as guilty as I am. Ha! I am an upstanding citizen. You were the one responsible for Severin Kakariku's death. You were the one who ordered it for him to undertake a mission that he had no chance of completing. You knew from the moment you sent him to confront the rebels that he would be killed like a street dog. And for what? To anger me? To make me lash out? Well, congratulations. You succeeded. Here I stand as the Viridian killer. Kakariko is dead and Paris is ablaze. Dozens have died so you have fulfilled your lust for punishing criminals. I have broken no law. I have done no wrong. You think the law defines right and wrong? That's a disgusting level of naivety. Regardless of what's written in the law books, we are both sinners of the worst kind, Inspector. We both deserve justice. Oh my god. Murder-suicide, here we come. So let us be judged by the way of the ancient regime. Let us settle this through the oldest form of trial known to man. Brit, because it's wildly appropriate, I think. The oldest form of trial. You wish to duel? Oh yeah. Indeed, I'm sure that you brought a pistol. Una, you were right. They want a duel and Falcon's going to try and kill Valerti. I brought one of my own. This is a farce. I'm not going to duel you. I'm not going to give you a choice. On the count of 5, I'm going to turn and shoot. You can participate or you can be killed. Falcon is Dumbledore and Valerti is Voldemort. Wouldn't it be the other way around? Because Falcon at the moment is the evil one. You really are the monster I expected you to be, Viridian Killer. Count 1. Oh, we could decide. We could decide to turn and shoot or wait. Do we do the right thing? Or are we dirty cowards? Oh my god. Oh my god. This game never ceases to surprise me and amaze me. Yeah, I guess so, Britt. Yeah, you're probably right, actually. Yeah, you're right. Two. Don't make me... It makes me wait every single one. I wonder if there would be a different result for each and every time you turn and shoot, for each and every single second that passes. Oh, I could wait even more and just let myself die? I could suicide, basically? Nah, screw this. We'll play by the rules. That's the final count, Inspector. Why haven't you turned to shoot me? I see. I misjudged you. I thought you hated criminals through and through, but here you are showing mercy to your worst enemy. You are a lawful man, a virtuous man. But you still await judgment for the death of Severin Kokoruku. If you thought that you could escape punishment just because you are willing to show me mercy, well, you are very much mistaken. You dishonorable collard, shooting a man in the back. Wait, what? Falcon was the one turned away, not Valerti. What? I never claimed to be honourable. Oh, Kev, you were wrong. Nor did I. Oh, they're both dead. Rip that honour, I guess. Oh my god, they're both dead. So this is how it ends for us. 2 old birds going up in flame. Jesus, this ending. Oh my god, this ending. Kokoruku is dead. Valerti is dead. Falcon is dead. Sparrison's in, like, fleeing from fire. Paris is ablaze. Romulus is dead. Wait, no, Romulus is alive. Romulus is alive in this ending. The people who are evil are alive in this ending, and everyone else is dead. Oh my god. I can hear people chanting, liberty, equality, fraternity. The rebellion really has begun. No, this isn't right. I can't leave things like this. Inspector, I have a confession. I am not the Viridian killer. Yes, I bombed Chateau Criniere. I did that to get revenge on an enemy of mine. And yes, I set the city on fire to spite you. But the real Viridian killer, the one who maimed you in the July Revolution 18 years ago, that wasn't me. I have no idea who that person is. Did you hear me, Inspector? Oh, you're already gone. I'm actually quite sad. Maybe it's for the best that you didn't hear. Truth is overrated anyway. This is it. This is my time to go. What? Sparrowson? What is happening right now? It's Sparrowson! How is he, Doctor? Physically, Falcon's injuries are pretty minor. Just some minor burns and a superficial gunshot wound. But mentally, I think he will need a little time. This game's just dropping bombshells left and right. I see. Don't fret. This hospital has the best mental health care in all of Europe. We'll do everything we can to put it right. Thank you, Doctor. Can I speak to him? Sure, that's no problem at all. Actually, you should take him for a walk by the river. Maybe that'll do him some good. Oh dear. Hi, Sparrowson. Hi, Falcon. Feeling okay? Yeah. Don't worry, I haven't gone loopy. That's a relief. Come on, let's take a walk. So it looks like the rebel uprising was successful. The Prime Minister fled. The King was booted out of the country. France has a new and scary future ahead of it, doesn't it? Yeah, I suppose so. I hear Judge Maxime granted you a full legal license. Yeah, I'm a real attorney now. Congratulations are in order. You must be proud. I am. Have you decided what kind of law you're going to specialize in? Contract law. Oh my god. Stop making me make choices, game. I can't handle this. I cannot handle all of these choices. I'm gonna be a prosecutor when I grow up. Dad, when I grow up, I'm gonna be a fire truck. I'm gonna be a public prosecutor. Like Cocorico. A prosecutor, huh? That's the reason I was going for exactly this. Because Falcon went off to fucking burn Paris, and Severin, all Severin did was die. He died a hero. Falcon's alive, a madman. So I think he'd rather be a prosecutor than a defense attorney at this point. I guess Severin was a better role model of a lawyer than I was, wasn't he? I think we've made enough small talk, Falcon. There's something serious we need to discuss. The bombings. Only Inspector Valerti and I knew that you were behind the attacks on Chateau Criniere and the courthouse. Only he and I knew that you are the Viridian killer. So with him gone, it's just me. I see. Do you plan on turning me in?
I kind of have to, Falcon. You didn't just commit a couple of petty crimes. You killed people. Innocent people.
This is how I want it to be, guys.
We can try to pretty it up by talking about your intent, but at the end of the day, you deserve to stand trial for your crimes.
Oh no, no, everyone's like, no, don't do it, and I've already done it. This is how I wanted it to be. I understand. Don't worry, Sparrowson. I won't present you, no matter what the outcome.
I'll try to talk my way into becoming attached to your case. Maybe I can convince the judge to grant you a little leniency.
I appreciate the thought, Sparrowson, but murdering a police officer is a grave offence. For me, it's death by guillotine or death by hanging. There's no point denying the truth, huh?
You know, you could just go. Make a run for it. I won't be able to catch you. I bet you can even make it all the way to Calais.
Or Calais, I should say. Yeah, I probably could. But I won't.
You don't want to be free?
Of course, I want to fly away more than anything. But some birds need to be kept caged.
Oh my god. That was a Shawshank Redemption reference. Oh no. Oh. That gets the feels, that really does. Oh, you don't understand, guys. Oh, you don't. Well, Kev probably understands. Una probably understands. Anna, welcome back. We just killed everyone. Oh my god.
Guys. This time is blah 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 blah. Guys, the some birds aren't meant to be caged or meant to be caged. I tried to kill everyone.
I like to think the last thing that went through his head, other than that bullet, was to wonder how the hell Andy Dufresne ever got the best of him.
Carter, James.
Not long after the warden deprived us of his company, I got a postcard in the mail. It was blank, but the postmark said Fort Hancock, Texas. Fort Hancock, right on the border. That's where Andy crossed. When I picture him heading south in his own car with the top down, it always makes me laugh. Andy Dufresne, who crawled through a river of shit and came out clean on the other side. Andy Dufresne, headed for the Pacific.
Hadley's got him by the throat, right? And he says, I believe this boy's about to have himself an accident.
Those of us who knew him best talk about him often. I swear the stuff he pulled.
One of these friends of mine could use a couple of beers. And he got it. And he got it.
Sometimes it makes me sad, though. Andy being gone. I have to remind myself that some birds aren't meant to be caged. Their feathers are just too bright. And when they fly away, the part of you that knows it was a sin to lock them up does rejoice. But still, the place you live in is that much more drab and empty that they're gone. I guess I just miss my friend.
Oh my god, the feels. I guess we're gonna do the other ending now. Jesus Christ. Oh, it takes a while. Yeah, let me paraphrase. Let me summarize what people missed. So, ending 4A, we tried to prosecute Beaumont, John Beaumont or whatever, and a bomb went off in the courtroom. So we all tried to escape. I chose to free John Beaumont from her chains so that she could escape. Inspector Valerti saw Falcon, who had become the Viridian Killer at this point, and he said, I'm going to go arrest Falcon and leave Sparrowson to his own devices. So Falcon and Inspector Valerti had a duel on top of the tower of, like, Tower of Palace, I don't know, of Paris, some tower in the middle of Paris. And the whole of Paris had been set on fire at this point, so the whole of Paris was burning. And Inspector Valerti and Falcon had a duel on top of the tower at Falcon's advice. They both waited 5 seconds and then they both shot each other. Falcon admitted he wasn't the Viridian Killer, he was just pretending to be the Viridian Killer, but Inspector Valerti was already dead at this point. Sparrowson came and saved Falcon right at the last minute, took him to the hospital. He managed to recover, but Sparrowson chose to be a prosecutor in the end, and he said he had to turn Falcon in for all the crimes that he'd done. He set fire to the whole of Paris and murdered a police officer. And that last line, Jesus. Some birds are meant to be caged. That really gets the feels, it really does, because that line really... Shawshank Redemption is my favourite film of all time, and that line makes me tear up every time I hear it. I don't know why, it just really does. And so yeah, it was depressing as heck. It was. Yeah, one of my favourite films. Yeah, that line is just fantastic. Just whoever wrote that film is just, oh my god. I guess I got time for this. So this ending is basically you try to save Inspector Kokoriku or whatever, and you didn't manage to do it. You lost the case or the trial in the catacombs, so they killed Kokoriku and they inducted Sparrowson and Falcon into the rebellion because they'd seen too much at this point. They either join the rebellion or they get executed by the rebellion. So Sparrowson and Falcon agreed to join the rebellion, and now they are being asked to present a case. They're being asked to present a case for prosecuting the king. Jean Beaumont wants them to prosecute the king. But actually, you know what? I want to do this ending, but I don't feel like it right now. Don't feel like it. It's getting late now, and I'm gonna stop the stream now, I think, because I'm done. I'm pretty much done, guys. It was a great stream. It was a really good stream, and thank you all for watching. That's where I'm gonna. Yeah, and that is the last stream. I know I haven't finished everything off yet, but we'll come back to this and finish this ending. That's the last thing I'll have to do when I come back from holiday. But I think that's a fitting way to end the stream in general, because that ending, my god, depressing but amazing, like such good writing, this game. So everything's, the plot twists, the way everything plays out is just incredible. So it's a good way to end. I don't think this ending will probably cop it, to be honest, after that one. So yeah, so this is the last stream that I had before I go on holiday, because I'm going to be busy tomorrow. So I will see you all on camera, on stream, in June. I don't know when in June, but early June I will see you all on stream next. I will keep in touch on Discord. I'll continue to do Fact of the Day, but for now I'm basically going on holiday. So yeah, enjoy yourselves, guys. And I guess maybe now is a good time to say, you know, I appreciate everything that you guys do for me, and the support that you provide, and the, you know, and just watching me every time I'm on. So don't like to get sappy too much, but you know, it seems like a fitting time. So thank you guys so far, and I intend to continue streaming and see how it goes, I guess. So yeah, we'll be back fresh in June. Peace out, everyone.